I got a new drum, but I don't fill up the mag. I got a new drum, but I don't fill up the mag. I don't even know half these niggas in this pack. Big facts. Big facts. I got a new drum, but I don't fill up the mag. I got a new drum, but I don't fill up the mag. I don't even know half these niggas in this pack. I don't even know half these niggas in this pack. Gang shit. That's spiders, that's slabs. Niggas know how I do. I get it all on the app. And I'm back to the lab. You know how niggas be spitting it. You know how we kicking it. You already know the vision. Like a nigga was Superman. Get your ass fired up. Just like I was Cyclops. Niggas know what's up. Get your ass ate up. Yeah, these bullets is hungry. Yeah, my dogs is hungry. I gotta let everybody eat. You know how I do in these streets. I'm a motherfucking athlete. Put it on to the P to the E. That's pistols to energy. Watch your energy. Better bring your pistol.
You need to come better prepared. I'm talking cocked and ready to reload. Bitch, you better come with your best. Go ahead and type in a cheat code. You can't go against me, fuckers. Yeah, I'm in beast mode. I'll tear these fuckers apart from the start. Hit them in their hearts, split them into pieces. Abstract art, fucking with the wolf, that's not smart. I'ma hunt you down, let's impart. Fuck these haters, cause I will see you later, hesitator. Got the indicators to hit the fucking accelerator. Handle all these fuckers, I won't play negotiator. Cause I'm ending their life, bitch, I spit incinerator. Burning all these fuckers like they was made of some paper. Bitch, my flow is so hot, I can turn water to vapor.
Impala drummers.
It's chilly outside. I can feel the cold wind rolling, blowing down my spine. I'm frozen inside. Yeah, big head, my ego done swallowed my pride. Now hop on the back and let's ride. Couple of shots of crime, kick the bitch broadside. Ain't afraid to get a little wild. Ayy, tearing down the walls, they said we're fortified. Blazing through the shit like the round of a 45. Voodoo, hood slide, you look tired. Need a break, take 5. Man down, need a revive. Latitude tall, reaching new heights. Way too high, like a bird on a kite. Or a delta flight. Or a delta flight, whatever. It's chilly outside. I can feel the cold wind rolling, blowing down my spine. I'm frozen inside. Yeah, big head, my ego done swallowed my pride. Now hop on the back and let's ride. Couple of shots of crime, kick the bitch outside. Ain't afraid to get a little wild. Ayy, tearing down the walls, they said we're fortified.
Walls fortified, knocked down, they mortified. Surprised look, cause they seeing me through mortal eyes. I'm doing shit that you cannot do on the mortal side. Suburban like Rick and Morty on portal rides. Sub-zero every time I hit a cadence. You've been waiting with patience, so let me make this fucking statement. I'm the latest you facing, my haters listen complacent. I'm here to hand you the cell and I suggest that you fucking take it. Cause alternate basis, I'm stacking up cases. I come at you in phases and will leave your body in stasis. Look, I don't wanna hear you opening your mouth and talk related to shit that you know nothing really about. I think it's best for everyone if you just shut your mouth, cause you sounding like a Karen going viral when they pout. And what attitude, no hospitality from the south. So if you talk to me disrespectful, I sock you in that mouth.
It's chilly outside. I can feel the cold wind rolling, blowing down my spine. I'm frozen inside. Yeah, big head, my ego done swallowed my pride. Now hop on the back and let's ride. Couple of shots of crime, kick the bitch broadside. Ain't afraid to get a little wild. Ayy, tearing down the walls, they said we're fortified.
You're not the person who you claim to be. You lied the whole time. What about everything you promised me? You made me fall for you just so you could get your kicks. Well, I might be broke now, but broken pieces wrote this hit. So now I'm branded in a different. Fuck who's watching, hope you miss it. Don't deserve the love you giving. Fuck you bitching, fuck your feelings. Never stood on shit. I'll be fine, I'm smoking, chilling. Hope you don't feel special, cause in the end I'll be the villain now.
I'm the villain since the beginning. I've been in the kitchen whipping up the flows that make a killing. So you gonna listen while I conduct business and collect the riches. You could have been with me, but you lied so much with a book of Guinness. I'ma let you witness the fallout of your existence. You seemed ambitious, you broke it off, thought I'd swim with fishes. But I'm prestigious, creating things that will outlive us. Please Lord forgive us, cause Bobby and I are hero killers. And in competition, we on a mission with the precision. We got that villain vision, technicians that make decisions. Fuck oppositions, they dead to me, they obit is written. I play the part I'm given, so I guess I'll play that villain.
Baby, yeah, you changed, you're not the person who you claim to be. You lied the whole time, what about everything you promised me? You made me fall for you, just so you could get your kicks. Well, I might be broke now, but broken pieces wrote this hit. So now I'm branded in a different. Fuck who's watching, hope you miss it. Don't deserve the love you giving. Fuck you bitchin', fuck your feelings. Never stood on shit, I'll be fine, I'm smoking, chillin'. Hope you don't feel special, cause the end I'll be the villain now. In the end I'll be the villain now. Baby, you're not the person who you claim to be. You lied the whole time, what about everything you promised me? You made me fall for you, just so you could get your kicks. Well, I might be in the end, I'll be the villain. In the end I'll be the villain. Broken pieces. Broken pieces.
We in this motherfucker.
You know who the fuck it is. Royal shooters in the motherfucking building.
OC Kush.
Let's go.
Light up, get your fight up. It's a freestyle I got, no need to write up. Big games here and I'm ready to divide up. All the fake from the real, true ones will rise up. I got the Midas touch, and I'm ready to rush to clutch the bag. No penalties, bitch, getting rid of your flag. At the end of the game, you be wearing a tag. Right around your toe and let everyone know. OC Kush here to steal the show. When I take a couple puffs from the blunt I roll, then I'ma hit these bars like a fin explode. Wow. Squid play, you certainly will begin to yell Mayday. I'm out of control and you would think it's cliche. I be in the booth, catch bodies like G-Day.
Queen G. Shout out to the family.
Alex J.
You ready?
Y'all ain't ready.
Tell him. Royal shooters in the building.
This ain't a kid thing. Life or death, there's no room for a mistake. Bloodstained like red paint. Don't lose pace, gotta move with no constraint. But I'll give it all that it takes. This game we playing at high stakes. You fall in the pit, you find snakes. Psychologically torture you till your mind break. This is my game, I coming in last. You don't know who they are till they take off the mask. Get through the game alive is the only task. Started with 100, now we down to the last. Coming with that fire, cooking with gas. Caught at a red light, get a bullet in your ass. I'm trying to get that million in cash. The lyrics that you spilling is trash.
Represent.
God
you know
damn it.
them Royal shooters.
Maybe
Nah,
I
we
shouldn't even
never
be on this
miss.
cipher.
You know we in this bitch.
Bitch.
I got that venomous tongue making a noise.
Yeah, see clearer, words are sharper like a sniper. Communication, that is key. Swiper, no swiping. All your shooters, stay ready. Lyrically embody a motherfucker who thinks he can play. Painting portraits with metaphors, shift the narrative like a tonic drift. Bitch, you know the codes, the language they cannot decrypt. Bitch, don't you know we're the ones that write the script? Watch out, now you must have bumped your head. You about to get hit with a blade. Yeah, fuck with the squad, you not ending your life. And everything we spit be cold as ice.
Oh, you think you the shit?
Take a whiff, G-Host feel I am that bitch.
Represent, you know them Royal shooters. Nah, we never miss. You know we in this bitch.
Bitch, I'm stopping everybody. Long range, I change entire parties. Bloodstains, a Cobain, artistic drawing. No rain, but clouds came to drain the sun's vein. Retained upon game sadistic. Drum playing, kicked it. Some days I miss the mundanes. Flip the bird, chicken church on Sunday. Shit gets worse when you get what I say. Draft a quick clip, crash the party, hit the drag with pink slips. No tardiness in this kid's attendance. Horrendous points of interest. Interested yet? I don't want to continue to be your constant threat, but I gotta continue my total dominance. I ain't the brightest, but I got the common sense. I keep talking shit on my sponsorships, yet the checks keep flowing in.
Yeah, you know this is a cipher. Royal shooters, yeah, you know we never miss. Yeah, we in this bitch. Yeah, we kill 'em. Yeah, we stay winning.
Yo, for far too long I've been Mr. Nice Guy. Always try to please everybody. Get nothing in return. The shit end of the stick. Fuck that, fuck them, and fuck you. I'm going kamikaze. If I go down, then I'm taking you down with me. It just watch me. I will not go down so softly, going kamikaze, and the damage will be costly. This for the ones that took advantage of me, they're gonna be another Benghazi. I'm done letting shit slide, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Don't mistake the smile on my face, cause I'm slowly dying on the inside. Far too long, my hands have been zip tied. Now I got these clenched fists and I hold my grip tight. I used to have love in my heart, but it died. I hate like a current, I'm being pulled up by the riptide. If you play the game, yeah, you better have thick hide. Now I'm about to rub this dick on your face like a peptide. I'll let you watch the jizz jet dry. It's been too long that I just stood by. I've been taken for granted. Narcissistic behavior got them looking frantic. Too long, kept them afloat like a boat. Now it's time that I sink them like the motherfucking Titanic. Nah. I'm going kamikaze. If I go down, then I'm taking you down with me. Yeah, just watch me. I will not go down so softly. Going kamikaze, and the damage will be costly. This for the ones that took advantage of me. They're gonna be another Benghazi.
I look to destroy everything in path. The ones I thought cared just seem to laugh. I've been working on the math and it don't seem to add or divide. The relationship multiply wrath. Cause I've been through the ringer, but now I'm trained. Kamikaze thoughts run through this brain. Fuck a foot chase, I'm air insane. Blunt to my face, this Mary Jane. The only one that really wanna know me. The only one that got time for homie. Fuck telling me motherfuckers, cause I'm tired of hearing it, bitch, just show me. Close your mouth and become what you talk about, but it don't seem to be the route you looking to plow. When you fucked around, didn't know I'd find out, so the truth in doubt, and now.
I'm going kamikaze. If I go down, then I'm taking you down with me. Yeah, just watch me. I will not go down so softly. Going kamikaze, and the damage will be costly. This for the ones that took advantage of me. They're gonna be another Benghazi.
You're witnessing OC at work. Gutter Beams Production.
Every time I step in the booth, I deliver mine. I be putting the words in the order to fit the design. Talking rhyme after rhyme, I'm getting all the bars to align. It be poetry, emotion, the beating words intertwined. But hold up, wait, my phone update. Got a notification that dictate. Now my track on pause, and know that's great. Yeah, I try to finish quickly, but these motherfuckers always late. I step in the booth, I come with the noose. I'm fixing to go psycho and hang this motherfucking mic from the roof. But I gotta.
Yo, what's going on with you motherfuckers out there? What's good? What is good? What's good? Yeah. OC Kush in the building, Sub Mom in the building. We also got nobody in the building.
Hell yeah.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah. I wonder how many people tuning in when I said nobody in the building and they were just like, oh, they ain't got nobody here today. Okay, cool.
Nobody and everybody at the same time.
Same damn time. Facts. Yeah. The oxygen habit. Yeah, breathing, right? Straight up breathing in this bitch. But no, we got a little bit of a special, corner convo right now. We got a Tuesday tryout up here for nobody, trying out for the third spot in the co-host position. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out.
Oh yeah.
Let me go ahead and get this playlist right here up out the way. We are going to first really quickly go over some things. Touch base with y'all. Carrie, appreciate you sliding through. We got the submission form for the ladies' night is going to be closing tonight after the show. All right, so as soon as I end the live, I'm going to the submission form and I'm closing it down. There's no ands, if, or buts, no nothing about it. You feel me? Just so you guys are aware, we are sitting at about, I said we were close to 50 before. We are close to 50 now. It's 45 submissions in here right now currently. 45.
Dangarang.
I did not stutter. 45. And you guys know, as it is on the show, we normally get through about 25 to 30 in a normal show. However, the normal shows, as you see, we do a lot of talking on the side. We do critiques on the corner. We do voting and shit in between tracks on Downtown Sound. This Downtown Sound will be a little bit different, all right? The only real talking we're going to be doing is just kind of vibing with y'all and just sitting back and relaxing, because it's going to be just playlist. Feel me? We just going to playlist these motherfuckers, and we're going to get all these ladies they shine. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to get these ladies they shine, and hopefully the ones that are submitting, you know what I'm saying, hopefully they'll slide through. That way we can give them, you know, the true spotlight when their song is playing. If they don't, no big deal. You know what I'm saying? We're still going to shout them out. And then, you know what I'm saying, from there, if you guys fuck with they sound, definitely hit them up on their DMs on the socials. You know what I'm saying? Try to find them on the socials. But no, the form, Carrie, form is going to close tonight after the show. All right? So make sure you guys get your submissions in. I did throw it in the chat just now. So if you guys want to scroll up, you can see it. But we have a couple submissions already. I'm going to get to them in just a moment. All right, in just a moment. But I'm going to get a slid over. We're going to talk some stuff right now, man. Nobody down here on the corner, man. We do some talking on some topics and shit. And yeah, we got some things to talk about again tonight. All right. Let me see. I'm going to slide us over here. Hold up. As a matter of fact, because I even got you up in this motherfucker. Hold up. Yeah, I'm gonna get you on screen in just a sec. However, we got some things to talk about, and right now, this right here is something crazy because it kind of, yeah, we'll discuss it. Let me get it on screen for y'all, and you guys can check it out and decide for yourself. But just listen to this, all right? Just listen to this. I believe somehow you guys are familiar with this podcast, but yeah, check it out.
This is true. This is super alarming.
Over 11,000 English nouns dropped in usage by more than 80%. Between October 2023 and February 2024, the theory is whatever powers that be and AI, they are purposely making words disappear. It's functional vocabulary. And so some of the examples that they gave were terms connected to boundary setting, identity, and memory recall. And once a word falls below 2% of network visibility, it triggers the vanishing word protocol. Reclassify it, downrank it, replace it, not delete it, just less shown, less spoken, until one day you reach for a word like integrity and it's no longer in your mouth or your feed or in your memory. That's terrifying. Yeah, but what I found interesting was in the book 1984 by George Orwell, explored the concept of eliminating words through the invention of newspeak, the official language of the totalitarian regime. Orwell's big idea was by eliminating words, you eliminate concepts. No words for freedom, then freedom itself becomes a foreign, even unthinkable idea.
Oh my gosh, this is what I've been saying. The ability to be literate and articulate yourself opens the door for anything. You could do anything or be anyone.
Yeah.
Words are everything.
Yeah.
This is so scary.
What makes this particularly interesting is I had a little conversation with ChatGPT and I got it to admit that this is actually part of its programming is to eliminate these words from our vocabulary. What words specifically? I mean, I had it tell me words like man, woman, father, mother, sin, and even Jesus. Why? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Yeah. Who wants the floor first? Who wants the floor first? Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's scary. It's just scary.
I mean, listen. And think about this. Think about this recently, especially in music. You know, you got songs like, you know, What the Helly? You got songs like Gucci Gang, where there's very minimal word usage in these tracks.
Yeah.
Very repetitive upon the same things. And then on top of that, just think about all the slang that's being, you know, extremely promoted, right? Like, for example, the word charisma. You don't hear it very much anymore.
Yeah.
However, you hear Riz like a motherfucker.
Well, right. And like truth, you don't hear, well, tell me the truth. You hear spill the tea.
Yeah.
Spill the tea. And like, there's also certain words and phrases that we, you know, and we do it all the time here on the show, we avoid using because they're literally like blocked out from YouTube. Like certain phrases and words you just can't use.
Yep.
It's wild.
Yes, King James, similar to that too, yeah.
They call that shit, what do they call it? Subversion of language. Like, they get you used to saying some shit and then it just naturally like changes over time. They just like basically like just force it on people, and force it to be normal until it becomes normal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy too because it like AI's working with them now.
Yeah, that's
fucking bonkers.
I'd be really curious to see like a list of words that they're, actively trying to, erase. Like what are those words,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Will the new
because it's like
will be the new language will be skibbity skibbity?
yeah.
Oh, bro.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah,
like
right.
the whole thing with the United States being a democracy started off that way because we're not a democracy; it's a constitutional republic. But it's the whole thing where they keep putting it out there, and then just
Right.
people just start calling it that.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. It for me, I put it to as society. For me, I put society in the same realm as like say a person that owns a bird. Like when the bird says it enough, you just get so prone to it, you just don't even hear it anymore. It just becomes second nature. Like, okay, yep. You know what I'm saying? Over and over and over and
Yeah.
over. And then society's the same way. Like if the people are telling us stuff enough, people just finally cave in. Like it's man, it's got to be that way. I guess you know what I'm saying. They're saying it like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild.
It
It's
is, man.
wild.
It's crazy that people that we as like people in general can just be manipulated like that so easily.
Right. Yeah, Carrie. Yes, that too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you think too? It's crazy because
Mm-hmm.
how many of y'all voted for certain things that have been passed recently? Like, not a lot of motherfuckers even get the opportunity or even wherewithal to even understand what's going on. And then we're sitting back and just chilling and doing this, worried about this, looking at this. We got the trial over here for him and this person over here for that. And then all of a sudden they're like, well, yeah, we voted on some stuff.
Right.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so much of it happens behind closed doors that it's like we're not even really aware.
Right.
And the only thing we can do is vote who's going to vote. Like vote in who votes for us.
Right. Right.
Right.
And it's fucked up because for me, I'm looking at it like, all right, so we voted y'all, right? We got you guys in that motherfucker. You guys vote. We you know what I'm saying? We voted for that. Now, can we see what we voted for?
Mm-hmm.
Why is everything that's now being done after the fact, we find out after the fact? Like, if I guarantee if the people that voted during elections and shit like that went into like the spot where they had the ability to see what exactly is being voted on here and here, because they have those pressers, they have those conferences where they go through and do the hearings and shit, right? How many motherfuckers tune into that? How many actually put the TV on and listen?
Right. Yeah, most people don't sit there all day and watch C-SPAN,
You know what I
because
mean?
it's like you don't even really know what's going on and it's boring and yeah.
And I feel like that's made like that on purpose.
Yes, it probably is.
Because they don't want our
100%.
attention. They don't want our attention where it matters. They want our attention worried about this article over here and this over here. And we got, oh, look what's going on, natural disasters over here. Like, they don't want us knowing and being interested in all of that at all.
Right.
And lowering the words like this, I'm saying, like, it's working because they're getting the populace that is influential to do it. How many of your streamer buddies are sitting there doing, this and then saying certain things, and you're like, wait, what the fuck did they just say? And then you find out what the meaning of that is. Why don't you just say that?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're being driven to say some other shit.
Yeah.
Words ain't gonna mean words no more. You know what I'm saying?
Well, right, and then it gets to a point too where like I feel like a lot of it comes down to creating division. So if you're not like hip on, this group over here, their lingo, you're not even speaking the same language as them anymore. Just like the other day when someone was talking about cooking a baby or what was it, whipping a baby, and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Right.
It's stuff like that because that just makes it harder for people to end up communicating because I'll speak in English, but you know, it's different across the board, and people are using different terms, different lingo, and the more that they push that and get rid of like, universal solid words that mean a very specific thing, the more it gets left open to interpretation, and you can
Mm-hmm.
interpret that however the hell you want.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. The big thing though is like when it starts to come. Well, I mean, I'm thinking of it like this. Like this works on multiple levels. This works within your social groups as far as friends, but this also works in like families.
Yeah.
Cause like the dad isn't gonna know some of the shit the grandson's saying,
Right.
and vice versa. So like
Mhm.
when Papa's over there talking to the grandson, now the grandson's talking about what do you want?
Right.
Like, it's like what the fuck? It's just weird. I don't know. That's just weird for me. Because it's gonna work on different levels if it does work. You know what I mean?
Right.
But the fact that it's just happening is crazy. It's
Mhm.
just crazy because then just really think about it when you sit down and have a conversation with somebody and the amount of vocabulary that is actually being spilt during this conversation. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
sometimes it just doesn't, nothing really equals out. Like you're sitting there talking like 15, 17. Oh shit, I'm at like page 175 on my dictionary. You know what I mean? And they're over there still on page 3.
Right.
It's like, damn, what's not clicking here? You
Yeah.
know what I
Well, and
mean?
that's like KJ said too, like especially with music, there is kind of a pressure to keep up with the, current
Right.
terminology and lingo and
Right.
stuff. So you don't want to be completely oblivious to it, but at the same time, it's like I almost wonder too if that's not why sometimes like I don't know if it happens to you guys, but I'll be talking about something and I'm like, "Oh, there's a word for this. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of what the
Right.
word is." Is it like is that why? Because you just don't hear it anymore? It's barely
They
used?
said once it drops below 2%, it literally like you know what I'm saying.
It disappears.
It disappears from like the social media part of things. It disappears from like you being able to physically see it, and then from there it's carried on just by who's saying it, and if they even are saying it anymore.
Right.
And by that point, once you stop hearing it for a duration of time, I'm assuming it works similar in the aspect of like working and doing something for like 60 plus hours or whatever, and you find what I mean, you become like an expert at it after so long of not hearing something. Your mental just doesn't have like I don't need it.
Yeah.
Like let me just
Yeah.
erase that motherfucker. I don't even need it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean that's why like when they run ads and shit, you see commercials, they repeat the same shit over and over and over again.
Yeah, on purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because then it'll stick with you and you'll remember.
877 cash now.
It's my money and
Exactly.
I want it now.
I'm
It's
just
my
saying.
money and I want it
Look,
now.
I am just saying, bro. That is crazy though. That is crazy though. Let me see. I had this one here from nobody. I got this one. I don't know if you wanted to talk about this a little bit before we start or we just dive right into it. But
Yeah, we can just dive right into it. That's fine.
the title of this article, the headline here that we'll be breaking down is radioactive wasp nest found at site where U.S. once made nuclear bombs.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Fucking radioactive wasp, dude. Like
Wasps are already crazy enough.
Yeah.
So it
yeah,
says workers
apparently.
in South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they found a radioactive wasp nest, but officials says there's no danger to no one. Excuse me, bitch.
How the fuck is
What?
there no danger when you got radioactive wasps flying around?
Yeah,
Right,
what
like
if it
How is that not
stings
dangerous?
you?
do you
Wouldn't it
become the wasp from Ant-Man?
B-Man? Yeah.
Well,
Oh. I don't know.
I mean,
Well,
does
no,
anybody want to find
that was
out?
a suit, so it would be more like Spider-Man like in a wasp form. That would be weird though. God, what would you shoot stingers out your ass? That would be nuts.
KJ said he saw a wasp that was the size of a fucking
No.
chicken drumstick. Fuck that, dude.
I don't doubt it, KJ, but I would double check that because they might be them killer ones from fucking China or wherever.
Yeah.
They had them over here for a while. I know they were doing something on the news about it where you got to watch because certain areas were starting to they were getting invaded by them.
Yeah, they're like huge.
They were huge. Yeah, they're huge for sure.
Oh god, it's so scary. I'm like terrified of bees, wasps, hornets, any of those things. Not so much like bumblebees, but like wasps and yellow jackets, the nasty ones, hornets.
Mm-hmm.
And like I can't imagine one being that big. Like that literally is something straight out of my nightmares. Like no. No.
Dude, that's like
hold on.
I don't know if you guys heard about.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know if you guys heard about those spiders from fucking China that they're huge, but they're so light that the fucking wind was carrying them from China to the United States.
What?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking crazy.
Across the ocean?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they would sit up in the fucking atmosphere and just come all the way down.
Oh my god.
Yep.
That's terrifying. Ew.
Do you see you just see them riding a cloud? They're just up there chilling on the cloud, like yeah man, hitching a ride, bro.
It looks like it's about to start raining, but it's just giant spiders falling from the sky, bro. That's terrifying.
I mean, it's called, what is it called again? Ballooning? That's what spiders do. It's called ballooning.
The what?
Yeah, spiders, they like baby spiders, they make like a little parachute with their web, and then they let a little like slack line go, and then the wind catches them, and it literally, they fly up in the air, and they can fly for fucking hundreds of miles.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's called ballooning.
Weird. Spiders, man. Weird. And like things I never knew about spiders till just this moment. What the hell? They fly now?
Yeah, look it up. It's called ballooning. It's called ballooning.
No.
A lot of them do it when they first come out the you know how they have the little sack or whatever, the little egg sack that the spiders make. Once they pop out of that joint, they find, a good area where they got a breeze, and then they literally just bloop, like mom don't even fuck with them. They just leave. See ya.
They just parachute out of there.
I always like, when me and Quinn watched some shit about this, we looked at it. I was like, yo, Quinn, I'm like, so a mom has an egg sack, right? And she got the eggs laid up in the joint, and when they hatch, they just leave. And I'm like, so you telling me that they hatch as teenagers?
I mean, it seems like
they just hatch as a teenager, like, bye, mom, see ya. Like, boop, and they're gone.
Out.
What the fuck?
It's ridiculous, bro. Because you think about every other animal, and it's like when they're born, they're either nursing from the teat, they're or they're eating whatever, if they're carnivores or whatever, they're eating whatever the mom or dad killed, and they're bringing it back.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking care of them and shit. But like spiders are like, nah, fuck you, mom. I'm gonna head out. I'm going on vacation immediately.
Oh my god. KJ said he saw something about
radioactive
radioactive
shrimp. I just seen that
from Walmart.
What?
Are you what? How? What?
Well,
Are
look,
we
right
eating
here it says that the nest had a radiation level 10 times that is what is allowed by the federal regulations.
Oh my
no
god,
wasps.
just the
Listen,
nest?
it said right, no wasps were found in this. Okay? That's the part that is crazy. They did spray the nest with insect killer and then removed it and disposed of it as radioactive waste.
But it was like a whole ass nest though. So where the fuck did those wasps go?
Now it does say knowing the type of wasp could be critical, right? Because they don't know exactly what type of wasp it is. But they do say some wasps make nests out of dirt, others used a different type of material. I don't know if you guys have ever watched a video of a wasp making a nest. That shit is crazy. They are legitimate they're like little contractors, bro.
Don't they like barf pieces of it out, and that's how they like?
Not necessarily. They use their pinchers, and they basically just chew it.
Oh.
They don't physically like swallow it, barf it up or nothing. They chew it, and then they use their back feet. It basically becomes like a fucking clay, and they just they chew it up, spit it out on the thing, and then they use their back feet to kind of like, you know, pat it down and get it all smooth and shit like that. It's crazy.
That's insane.
And you got to understand too, like they're building a whole house for themselves. Like what? You know what I mean? Like the bees as well. Like I get it. There's a bunch of them, but like they're only building their own little section, right? Until like they get done, and then they're like, "Hey, partner, you need some help?" And then they'll go over and help. But like, yeah, they're just looking at that. Like they're building a whole house for themselves. It's crazy. Yeah, some use mud. Some live in the mud. They'll build like a little tunnel in the mud. I've stepped on them before. Them are not fun.
Ooh.
Them are not
like
fun.
the mud daubers, yeah.
Yeah, those are great. Like they're like a shiny blue. You know what I'm talking about? That metallic blue color wasp. Them, I don't fuck with them, bro.
They usually are pretty like chill, but yeah, if you
they
step on their
are.
nest,
They are, but my dumb ass stepped on that bitch. That shit. First of all, the first one stinger went in my foot. I was hopping around like a motherfucker, and at the same time, I'm like not weary of the fact that there's more gonna be coming. So I'm all like holding my foot, ow, 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 and then all of a sudden I'm like slapping my arm, ow, 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 like I'm just get the fuck out of there, get out of there. I'm running. And then my people that I was hanging with, because it was like a little campsite and shit, my people I was saying, they're like, "What are you doing?" And I just ran straight into the RV, got right up in that bitch, shut the door. Then they're like, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "You all better run," thinking like they chased me. No, they didn't chase me. They just got me up out their zone, and then they just went back to fixing their house. I was in the camper for like 6 minutes, freaking the fuck out, and they're just out there chilling in chairs by the fire. Like, what the fuck is his problem?
That's crazy.
They never chased me. I was like, oh shit, thank God.
You just look crazy.
Carrie
said that there was a famous commercial plane crash that was caused by mud daubers. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That is
I didn't know.
Plane?
I don't know.
Like, did they get sucked into the engine or something, or what happened?
I don't know. I'm really
I don't
curious.
know. Maybe it stung a
Google
pilot.
it.
Maybe it stung stung the pilots or something.
They're big. Like when
That's
I was,
crazy.
my first experience with a mud dauber was I was power washing our patio, and I think I disturbed some mud underneath of it or whatever. And there was this one that just kept flying around me, like, "What are you doing?" And I was so scared because it was so big. I didn't realize that they typically aren't aggressive, but I like threw the power washer and screamed and ran inside. They're huge. They're huge. I can't imagine a swarm of them.
No, bruh, for real. For real though. No jokes.
Oh, Carrie said they built their nest over an important sensor which caused failure.
Wow, that is diabolical.
Damn.
That seems like it was intentional though, Wasp. I mean, the fuck?
They're like, "Hey, listen, they need this, and they're not gonna use it."
They're like, "They ran over my last nest that I tried to build, so revenge."
Oh yeah, that could have been so. That could have been so.
Mhm.
They be getting crazy. You know what I'm saying, holding grudges and shit.
That's nuts, man.
Crazy
Pros
holding
do that
grudges.
shit, or like
they
they're
do.
fucking. That's fucking crazy because they remember faces and shit too.
But they do it also. They do the alternative too. They remember good shit too. Like they fuck with you if you help them out or do something. You know what I'm saying? They remember that. But that's also one of the reasons why randomly don't just feed a crow. Like you don't just do it to do it, because guess what? Now that motherfucker will be next to you at that same time, that same place every day,
Right.
waiting for your ass.
There's one that lives by our house that really does not like me. Because it was attacking us. It was attacking a squirrel in our backyard, and I got mad at it, so I ran after it with a patio cushion, and I was like, "Get out of here!"
See,
And for the next
sub
like
mom, come
three,
on, man.
for the next like 3 days, it was on top of our house, just yelling at me, like looking
Yeah,
at me,
because
just
what you don't know is that squirrel went over and slapped his woman.
maybe I don't know.
You have no idea.
Was that just a
There
baby
was
squirrel? I felt bad for it.
there was this dude who I guess he works with birds or some shit, but he had uh this this group of crows or whatever, and he was super nice to some of them, and then the other ones he was super fucking like mean to. He was a dick.
Right.
And over time they started to remember that shit. So the crows that were nice, you know, they would come up to him, they wouldn't fuck with him, but the ones he was mean to, they'd fuck with him sometimes. And apparently it got to a point where both sides of the crow I don't know what you would call it, but they started fucking fighting each other. Like,
Oh yeah, like he turned them.
war.
No, yeah, he like turned them against each other type shit. Like the
Yeah,
ones he was
yeah.
fucking with, they were probably like, "Yo, bro, why you even cool with this dude?"
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, so he had this whole group of crows. KJ says a group is called a murder.
It
So
sure
I guess he
is.
split this whole murder down the middle, and they were fucking going at each other. It was fucking insane.
I can
He
just
became the
imagine too,
king.
bro. I can just imagine. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but crows are fucking big.
Oh yeah.
Like up close when you see them, they're big.
Yeah.
They are big, and yeah, like they got powerful beaks, bro. Them bitches
Yeah.
can break into shit.
I mean, Alfred.
I can just imagine
Hitchcock
fighting
made a
them.
whole movie about it.
No, I feel you. I feel you. And I'm just thinking, like, watching that though. There was a video I watched where this dude got out of his car at an airport, and he looked up, and there was a bird, literally face to face with another bird, just reaming him out. And he's like, "Yo,
Oh
I
my
wonder
God.
what kind of argument they're getting into." Because the one bird was literally just. But I can imagine like a whole flock fighting each other on some like West Side Story shit.
Yeah, that'd be
That'd be
crazy.
some crazy shit.
That'd be wild to see.
Cause then you like, oh wait a minute, hold up, like he is ultimately the reason they're doing this. Cause I guarantee you they wouldn't have been like fighting each other before the fact that he was pissy with this one, and this one he gave a piece of bread to. This one over here he kind of slapped around a little bit. Like what? Oh damn, yeah, King James. Those are no joke either, bro.
I'm just typing in the chat. I saw this video the other day where this vulture swallowed a whalebone completely whole.
And flew off.
It just like ate it. It was standing on someone's arm. Like I think it was a trained one, but yeah.
Oh,
they
okay.
They presented it with this bone from a whale that was like huge, and it was like almost as big as the bird, and it just like swallowed it. It's like,
Oh
what?
my God.
Where did you put that? What did you just do with that? Are you good? Like, how are you? What the hell?
What if it
was the weirdest thing?
I've always wondered this. Like, what if like something like that happens, right? Because I don't know if you've ever seen the videos with the fish, like the fish that get caught, but then the fish itself has something in its mouth already.
Right.
You never seen
Oh
that?
yeah, I've seen that.
You
shit,
see, all right.
yeah.
So like, and the fish of it's like they take it out. The fish is like finally able to breathe, type shit. Da 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 da. Like if a bird did that, like if the bone was so big, it's just like like you could see it. It swallowed it, but it's still sticking out its mouth. Like wait, there's nowhere else for it to go, bro. We got to pull it out. Like we can't let you die. You're gonna die.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I'm trying to find a video of that.
That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. While you're doing that, we are going to step aside and
Here it
let
is.
y'all motherfuckers take the floor. You feel me? We got the queue lining up. Oh, yeah, we got some tracks in this motherfucker. And if you want to get your track in, the queue submission form is at the top of the chat. I'll also throw it back in the chat for y'all. Yeah, you already know what to do, though. Hit the line. Get your track in. Again, published tracks, vibe checks. This one here, this is going to tick that checkbox. All right, we're going to do a vibe check on this one. We also have unreleased music. If you got unreleased music, slide it through. We're going to go ahead and give it a drive-by review, okay? Drive-by. Yeah, not only us, but y'all motherfuckers in the chat. Hey, listen, y'all motherfuckers are holding the tools too. Yeah, y'all gotta just lock and load them up. All right, that's all we asking. Lock and load them up. Let these artists that come through with the drive-by reviews, let them know how that song is sounding as it is. All right, as it is, and possibly where do you think you see it going? You feel me? First up though, Carrie, and he's talking about someone named Party Dave. It's a reggae joint, vibe check style. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's get it. Blunder One's Radio Network. OC Kush. Sup, Mom?
Where the
we got nobody in the building.
David found
Let's
his
get it.
place where he belonged. With a bottle in hand and a smoky haze, he danced through life in a fleeting craze. He laughed the loudest, hid his pain underneath the stars in the pouring rain. A life of highs, a heart so low, searching for peace he couldn't show. On Fisherman's Road where the memories lie, David's after echoes, but we say goodbye. With the trees as his witness, the night as his dome. David, you finally gone home. He lit up the night, the life of the crowd, but in the quiet his thoughts were loud. With every drink and every toke, he chased the shadows, his spirit broke. The search was on, they called his name. Through the woods, through joy and pain. But now the party's ended, the lights are dim, and all that's left is a song for him. On Fisherman's Road where the memories lie, David's after echoes, but we say goodbye. With the trees as his witness, the night as his dome. David, you finally gone home. Fisherman's Road where the memories lie, David's after echoes, but we say goodbye. With the trees as his witness, the night as his dome. David, you finally gone home. We lit up the night, the life of the crowd, but in the quiet his thoughts were loud. But in the quiet his thoughts were life for rope. What we say, good birds around. He lit up the night, the life of the crowd, but in the quiet his thoughts were loud. But in the quiet his thoughts were life for rope. What we say, good birds around. He lit up the night, the life of the crowd, but in the quiet his thoughts were loud. But in the quiet his thoughts were life for rope. What we say, good birds around. On Fisherman's Road where the memories lie, David's after echoes, but we say goodbye. With the trees as his witness, the night as his dome. David, you finally gone home. Now the stars will guide your way through the night to the break of day. In our hearts you'll never roam. David, welcome home. In the 18-acre field where the shadows creep, they found a sweater where secrets sleep. With an inhaler tucked in the pocket tight. In the heat they paused to search for the night. Records pinged his phone by the field or near water to be. In that quiet space where hope and sorrow we will see. Finding pieces of him where they shouldn't be. A silent echo of his final plea. He never wanted the night to end. In every smile he hid the bend. Now we gather in the dark and light to honor a soul that burned so bright. On Fisherman's Road where the memories lie, David's after echoes, but we say goodbye. With the trees as his witness, the night as his dome. David, you finally gone home. Now the stars will guide your way through the night to the break of day. In our hearts you'll never roam. David, welcome home.
Party Dave, carry on that one there. Vibe check. Let them know. Let them know. Up next, We got ourselves a drive-by. So lock the fuck up and load it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that one was drive-by. Whoop.
No, not that one. That one there was published from Carrie. Party Dave on that one. I Gave You Everything. This one by King James. And it's a dance and EDM joint. It is a whip. Now, hold on, King James, because real quick. Well, he's already relatively aware of what's going on, because he said, I believe earlier in the chat, he said that this one's not complete. So obviously the score is going to reflect that. I believe he just said, just so you guys are aware, he said this is a beat and a hook so far. He's still getting, I believe, the verse situated for that. But nonetheless, as it sounds right now, we finna get him with it. We finna get him with it. Lock it up. Mm-hmm. I Gave You Everything. King James. Let's go. You better duck, bro. You better duck. I said duck.
I gave you everything. You gave me nothing back in return. I would do anything not to see my whole world burn. Part of me saying you'll do better. Part of me saying you could never. You don't know how much this hurts. And I gave you everything. Gave me nothing back in return. Gave you everything. I gave you everything. You gave me nothing back in return. I would do anything not to see my whole world burn. Part of me saying you'll do better. Part of me saying you could never. You don't know how much this hurts. And I gave you everything. Gave me nothing back in return. Gave you everything. I'd do anything. Gave you everything. I'd do anything.
I Gave You Everything. That is King James. And that is a drive-by review right here. Sub Mom, go ahead. Lead us off. What you got for this one?
Okay. It's kind of hard to judge because, like, it's not a whole song, and I don't want to just judge on the beat. So I'm
Right.
just going to give you what I have for what you had. So for quality, God, this hard because it's not all there. But,
Well,
like,
no,
from
I
what
mean,
I heard,
automatically, with it not being finished,
yeah,
that quality itself, I
it
would start
it
that off at like a
takes,
3.5, 4, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's
Just
what I
to
was gonna
start it. And then
say.
from there, you can deduct it as you see fit.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna go like a 2.5, 3 for quality. Just because what was there as far as like vocals go, there were some parts that the the pitch got a little rough with the auto tune. I think it was on the word return. That it sounded like it was trying to slide you back down into that pitch pocket, and you could hear it modulate, and it just sounded a little off. But other than that, I mean, I really love the beat on this. Like I said in the chat, it kind of gives me like Dead Mouse vibes. So, I don't know if you made the beat for this. I feel like you probably did, and it's really, really dope. So I'm excited to see what you will do with it in the future. As far as relatability, I'm gonna probably go like a 3 because just there weren't a lot of lyrics there. So,
Right.
What you had was relatable. Um, but it was a bit repetitive being that it was just a hook. So, that will obviously go up once there's more to relate to. But I mean, as far
Right.
as the beat goes, it was I was bobbing, and it was definitely danceable and a fun time. Replayability also, I'm gonna just say 3 because it's not done yet. So once it's finished, it's probably gonna be a bop. And yeah, awesome work so far. I think it sounds really good.
Okay. All right. Nobody. What you got for this one?
I mean, for me, I would probably have to agree. And again, I let me preface this by saying that I don't have a whole lot of music experience. I don't make music or anything, so this is just coming from like a listener's perspective. But I would pretty much have to agree with the same rating. I mean, for quality, I'd say probably a 3. Just because I know it's not done yet. And same thing with relatability, because there's not a whole lot of content there to relate to yet. But yeah, I mean, I think it was a good track. I think it definitely has a vibe. I agree with Submom saying it's kind of like Dead Mouse vibes. So it's very, it's very chill, very mellow vibe, and I like that a lot. And yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with it.
Okay. All right. For me, I'm at a 2s. I'm at a 2. Like I'm 2s like pretty much across right now. For this one, only for the fact of the things that we discussed, being that it's not quite complete as it is. On top of some of the things that Submom was talking about with the modulation, I was hearing some of that as well. And then for me, I'm thinking that in this beat section here, we're looking at close to a whole minute of it. It sounds pretty much like on a loop, right? I think we can get some sauce in here. We could definitely get some sauce in here. Being that this is a dance EDM, there's a lot of different things you can definitely do within this, especially enhancing the vocals once you get them in here to enhance them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a lot that can be done to this, or should be done to this, right? But I think that's why I'm giving it, for me, for 2s, just as it stands right now. I'm assuming with it being in the works, King James, that there's a lot of things you already personally have lined up for this. So I'm interested to see if you incorporate any of this stuff here, or go with your initial, you know what I'm saying, go with that first, and then see where you can go from there. But yeah, T1D, exactly, that's what I was talking about. More meat in the beat. Yeah, no Diddy, but yeah. Oh man, no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I feel like it needs. You know what I'm saying? Up next, let me see what we got coming up next. We have this one here. This one is a whip, so everybody, you better lock the fuck up. Load again. If you emptied your clip, reload it. If you still got some in the clip, get them ready. I'm just saying, get them ready. This is WoW. This is K3. No, you're good, T1D. I got you, bro. You're good. I seen you said you was driving, bro. I ain't trying to distract. You feel me? Yeah. Wow. K3. Let them know what you guys think. Let's get it. You better duck, motherfucker. You better duck.
Don't be surprised, I can look you in the eye. Hard to take you seriously, take me inside.
Do I try? Yeah, man, who am I? Hey,
Soul on this road with no bed to lay in, no place to call home, been questioning it, no answers exist. Maybe they mean it when they say ignorance is bliss. How long am I stuck? Years it seems. Part of me died when you enter my life, and now all I can find is pain and misery.
Don't be surprised, I can look you in the eye. It's hard to take you serious when you take me inside. Don't be surprised, I can look you in the eye. It's hard to take you serious when you take me inside.
But maybe that's better considering you were who shattered my heart, ripped it apart, you left quite a scar. Took shots at me, let me bleed through the gauze, but now I am back. How many times you heard that? But what you ain't here is a kid filled with fear, fighting faults with his fingertips, he perseveres. Now, ain't that true poetry? No, don't have hope in me, I am a broken sick.
Don't be surprised, I can look you in the eye. It's hard to take you serious when you take me inside. Don't be surprised, I can look you in the eye. It's hard to take you serious when you take me inside. Don't be surprised, I can look you in the eye. It's hard to take you serious when you take me inside. Don't be surprised, I can look you in the eye. It's hard to take you serious when you take me inside.
I should listen, take it in consideration. I've been wasting away, save myself from self-harm by myself in the blade. I can't escape, evil thoughts gonna invade, but they can't be blamed, I'm insane every day. This shit don't wanna change and I cannot make it. I don't have the strength to replace and relay the message inside my head a million times every second. That's not enough, you want my life and my soul and my love. You gotta fight for what you think is right, and if you don't think that this makes why I'm alive, then why do I try? Man, who am I? A soul on this road with no bed to lay in and no place to call home. I've been questioning it.
Don't be surprised, I can look you in the eye. It's hard to take you serious when you take me inside.
Take me inside.
Don't be surprised, I can look you in the eye.
Look in your
It's hard to take you serious when you take me inside.
bitch.
Yeah, that was K3. That was Wow. And again, that was a drive-by review. Submom, what you think about this one here? What you got for this one?
Okay, so I had I really like the darker kind of vibe to this track and this beat. It was a cool sound. I think that the vocals need to come up a little bit. There's this part in the beat that kind of goes brr, 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 brr.
I know what
don't
you're
how else
talking
to-
about. Yeah.
and that was like fighting really hard with your bars, and I was losing you a little bit. Um Overall, also like the volume of the track, I don't know if it's just me, but it sounded like it was like clipping a little bit at parts, so it might be just a little too loud. So I'd maybe bring that down a little bit. So I gave that a 3. Relatability, I had a 4. From what I could hear the lyrics, I liked what you were talking about. He always is like sort of like a lyrical genius, I think. So his relatability is always pretty spot on. Replayability is going to be a 3 for me, just because of the mix issues, but I think that he'll clean this up, and then this is going to be a banger.
Mm-hmm. All right. Nobody, what you got for this one?
Yeah, I mean, K3 always submits good shit. So like, I mean, as far as quality is concerned, I was fucking with it, but I agree that some parts of it were a little quiet, like your vocals. You do kind of get lost in there a little bit in some parts.
Mm-hmm.
But that's still, I'd say that would be a 3 for me. As far as relatability, yeah, that's up there. I'd say like 4.5, 5, honestly. Just because I feel that what he was talking about. And as far as replayability, I'd give that a 4 too. I mean, because the beat was dope, and I love what he's rapping about, and like Submom was saying before, me, the dark vibes on that track is something I really fuck with. I like that a lot.
Right. I hear that. Now, I had a question. the vocals, is that a vocal sample, K3, or is that you with a distortion on your voice? And to kind of bounce off that question with a secondary question, if it is a sample, do you have the ability to mess around with it, or play around with it, or is it something that's built in? Because I know you do work with some producers that they use vocal samples quite often, and they're already built into the beat. It is a sample.
It's a sample.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you have the ability to mess around with it, I feel like that vocal sample being such a dark tone to it, for me at least, it was kind of going and like it was almost meshing with the bass to where it was like throwing me off on like what exactly the guy's saying. Like I'm trying to hear it, but I'm like, and I'm wondering, is it a creative choice to have it be so dark where like you can't understand it, or maybe you have to try to really focus on what it's saying? I don't know. You know what I mean? For me, it was just the bass distortion within that and the vocal sample, being the beat and the vocal sample was like weird, because once the beat cut, I felt like around this area and that darker voice came in, I could hear it a little bit better. So I'm wondering if it wasn't just fighting. I get it. Okay. So that might be tough. Yeah, that might be tough. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Other than that, though, what they were saying too, overall, my scores, I'm going overall quality on this one's going to be at like a 3. I'm going to go with a 4. Relatability and replayability right now is at a 3 too, because it's really tough for me to like decipher some of the stuff that was being said, and I wanted to really listen along to it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what we got right now. You got some stuff to look at. I know you already got your own process and shit, you know what I'm saying? But if in fact you need to, you need some extra stuff, we got some stuff. You feel me? We got you. We're going to go to Ricky right now. This will be the last one we'll play for the queue right this minute. And then we're going to jump back into some news. We'll come right back with some more. I already got some more people in this queue, so don't get it twisted. We didn't run out of songs. We still got hella songs in this queue. So just bear with us. We have some stuff to listen to when we come back. But Ricky Rax is coming up, and this track here is on YouTube. Let me slide us over to the YouTube joint so y'all can see it a little better. You know what I'm saying? This right here, Gucci. All right, this one here from Ricky Rax is called Selfish, and released on YouTube, so it's a vibe check. Let them know what you guys think, man. Let's get it.
I'm so selfish. I just be selfish.
Smash that thumbs up, hit the share button, let your people know where you at, man. Blood Ones Radio Network, let's get it.
Selfish. I usually don't fall in love, but lately I've been clumsy. I've been tripping over you. I've been asking myself why am I so self-inflicting? Why am I so self-inflicting? Why am I so self-inflicting? It's like I always bring her to myself. I'm selfish. I'm selfish. I'm selfish. I'm selfish. I was trying to love you dearly, but I can't love myself clearly. Can't you see? You let me carry my weight around until that shit done got too heavy. And I'm not self-predicting. I know I'm my own worst critic. Why the fuck you trying to cut me soon? I feel like JJ Riddick. Shit, I ain't trying to hear it. Fuck love, I'm done trying. It's a waste of my time. You hang up, now you hang up. Now we'll hang up on 5. Breaker, 1-9. I know I can be selfish at times. I know I let my pride get in the way and I just hurt myself. I'm self-inflicting, I'm reflecting my better half, my better judgment. Treated you like royalty, treated me like nothing. And wonder why I'm selfish, wonder why I self-reject. Love, don't love nobody. I got that from you. Why I gotta be so selfish? Why I gotta be so selfish? Selfish. It's probably cause I got that from you. I'm just self-inflicting. I'm just self-inflicting. I'm just self-inflicting. It's like I'm always bringing her to myself. Selfish. I'm so selfish. Selfish. But I can't get enough of you. I'm so self-inflicting. Why do I just self-inflict things? I'm just self-inflicting. I'm always bringing her to myself. Selfish. I'm so selfish. Selfish. I'm so selfish when it comes to you.
That's Selfish right there. That's Ricky Rax on that one again, released on YouTube. Check him out. Yeah, I feel that, C-boy. I feel that. No joke. No joke. I feel that.
100%.
Yeah, no, super dope track. Like I said, man, we're gonna be coming right back to the queue in just a second. All right, in just a second. But I'm gonna slide us over, man. We're gonna come over here and talk some more news. I have this article here, man. I have this article on some shit, and listen, where did it go? All right, so check it out. Check it out. I don't know if you guys shop here, right? I don't know if anybody does. We used to quite a bit in our area. Then they kind of changed shit up, so we ended up switching spots. But we did shop here for a little while. You know what I'm saying? When we first moved in the area, because it was one of the closer grocery stores. But now it's a little disconcerting. But yeah, check this out. Check this out. If you guys are familiar with Aldi's, listen to this shit.
Right. So Aldi, the grocery store, is telling people to eat bugs as a more affordable way to feed their families. This is real life right now.
Considering selling edible insects to help families afford protein. This stuff drives me nuts, Esther.
Absolutely disgusting. I'm sure Bill Gates is over the moon because that's been the plan all along, to get us to stop eating normal food and to eat bugs while the elite at the top eat their Wagyu beef and lobster and watch all the peasants at the bottom eat insects and rats because it will save the planet, apparently.
This screams Agenda 2030, and if you don't know what that is, let me fill you in. So here's a list of what they want to happen by 2030. So a one world government, a one world military, the end of all national sovereignty, the end of all privately owned property, the end of the family unit. And remember that little conspiracy where we all eat bugs while they eat all the good stuff? It's not a conspiracy now, is it? And you know they're working overtime because in California, they are proposing to charge all California drivers $1 every 3 miles. So let me break it down. They're losing money at the pump on a gas tax due to all electric drivers. So now you pay up front on a maintenance fee for the roads that you drive on. And this is how it starts, you guys. They can change the rules of the game at any time to fit their agenda, and you lose your rights and freedoms little by little, and you're supposed to just go with it. Spread the word because we cannot let this shit go down. I know.
Yo, I'm just saying, like,
bugs. So make sure you guys share this video.
Right. I ain't eating bugs either. Nah.
Oh my God. So no joke. Remember how I was telling you before the show, I was helping my dad order some groceries. I ordered his groceries from Aldi's.
No way.
Yes. Now I'm like, oh no. Did he get ground beef?
Did he get ground beef or did he get grasshoppers?
Oh God.
Ground beetles.
Well, he doesn't.
Ground
he doesn't listen to the
beetles.
show.
Right.
When he doesn't know.
No, bro,
I'm
like
hurting.
that's crazy though. I seen that. I said, wait a minute, hold up, what? And then I was like looking at it. But yeah, as far as the news article you heard itself, that obviously was in the UK. But he's more or less saying like it's a possibility to come here. We got Aldi's here.
Well, the UK is like, I feel like the UK is working themselves real quickly into being an example of what we do not want to have happen here, which we might be kind of
They
fortunate
already
that-
did that in 1776. That's why we fucking went to war with them.
Right,
yeah.
right.
They
And
don't
see,
seem to
here's the
learn
other
that.
thing. Here's the other thing. Normally, what is gonna pop off over in Europe, we eventually end up seeing. Like it's almost
Right.
like litmus test over here. Let's run the real thing over here.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
it's crazy.
that's
Just think
scary.
about and like That's one grocery store. Now, what if it pops off as a litmus test with all these and people just start popping off and eating the shit out of them and they selling out and, you know what I'm saying? Then they push the agenda of like, well, hey, all grocery stores should do this.
Ugh.
Now you got a whole, instead of a vegetable section, you got a vegetable section next to the insect section.
Ew.
Yeah. That's going to be crazy.
Insection.
And then you heard the ending of that article. He said that California is proposing to charge drivers $1 every 3 miles. Basically, what that means is like they're going to be able to keep tabs on it through probably, I'm assuming, all tollways. And every 3 miles, it's going to end up, you know what I'm saying? We have the digital tollways now where you just drive under, they scan your shit, and then they charge you if you got the Easy Pass or they send you the bill. So like,
but see, I wonder if it's going to be one of those things like whenever you get your car inspected every year, they
do it like
track your
that.
mileage and
Yeah,
then
they might do it that way too.
Yeah.
They might do it that way too. Like your last inspection was at 30,000, and right now you're at 35,000. Who drives 5,000 in a year? I know, but I'm saying like 5,000 alone, and you got to do the math on that. $1 for every 3, so like that's a lot of money.
Oh my God,
gonna be spending
that's
on
a
top
lot.
of your inspection. On top of if your inspection doesn't pass because you still have issues with the vehicle, like.
Well, right,
Oh,
on top
man.
of regular maintenance, oil changes, tire rotations, and gas.
Yeah.
Like
Because
that's crazy.
they're trying to force people into that EV bullshit. That's what they're doing.
Right. Facts.
Damn.
Facts.
It's just so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
The thing with the EV stuff, though, is like it's not even a better solution because the resources it requires to produce lithium batteries is exponentially more, detrimental to the environment than natural fuel. Like it doesn't even make sense.
No, nothing makes sense. Or dollars for that matter. This right here kind of, I tied these two together. They don't go together specifically like go together, but the fact that you heard in the article, the last one, the lady literally mentioned his name. And coincidentally, in the U.S., he is actually doing something here. Not bugs, but potentially something to drive you to it. This right here, though, he has a company called Appeal. And they just got approved to spray their coating onto organic produce in the U.S. Yeah, I'll give you a quick, synopsis of this. But yeah, go ahead and check this out.
Has been approved to be used on organic foods. The problem is it contains mono and diglycerides, and the manufacturing process for Appeal may involve solvents like ethyl acetate, heptane, and trace heavy metals. Mono and diglycerides are explicitly banned to be used on organic foods by the USDA. However, regulators approved Appeal as a fungicide, not a coating, a technical loophole that gets around organic certification rules. So while you think you're buying clean, untouched food, you're actually getting produce treated with compounds that critics warn may leave behind residues like arsenic, lead, and palladium. Mono and diglycerides are only permitted in organic production for drum drying, not as coatings. Appeal's use as a coating violates USDA regulations. Appeal makes on average $84 million a year.
That is crazy too, because throughout this whole, throughout the whole video right here, it kept bringing up the Appeal name, for the actual trademark name. It's called Appeal Coating. It's literally called Appeal Coating, but they're not labeling it as a coating. They're labeling it as a fungicide.
Oh my God!
Doesn't that isn't it no longer organic then at that point?
No, it's not. It literally defeats the entire thing.
Yeah. Oh my
That
God.
dude-
Bill
Oh,
Gates
man.
is Satan. Okay? I'm going to just say it. My views may not represent the rest of the people on this show, but that man is Satan.
I mean, hey. A
100%,
lot of shit.
dude. I mean,
a lot of shit. And what's even crazier, on top of all this, right? We're thinking about this like this, but then you got to think about this in layers, guys. Like he owns the most second most to Jeff Bezos farmland in America.
Like,
Yeah, and that's what's
I
wild.
think
What are tech tycoons doing with farmland?
I think honestly, guys, I think Bill Gates has lived long enough.
I know, right?
He has lived long enough.
Right?
And also what about China?
Mangione.
China owns a fuck ton of farmland too.
Yeah,
Like,
here. Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why are we letting these billionaires and these other countries, foreign fucking what are essentially enemies, buy farmland in this country? It doesn't make any damn sense.
I look, it's right. Right. I'm
Well, and
just
what's
piecing it like this.
wild-
He's the second highest owner of farmland in the United States, on top of him using an appeal company coding to, do a. Now, mind you, this was to organic food. It was already approved for regular foods. Just so everybody is aware.
Yeah, and isn't he
Because
the
it
same
passed-
douchebag that was talking about administering vaccines through
In food.
coatings?
And he
yeah.
owns all the farms.
Right.
Bro.
Oh my god.
We had
See,
a whole
this is-
thing.
this
We had a
is-
whole thing. I remember I had that one article up. It wasn't a video or nothing. It was literally just like a flyer, but it had at the top, it said something about him saying in a tweet or an X, whatever it is. But he said, like, putting vaccines in the food is a way of doing or getting rid of vaccine hesitancy. And then
Right.
that's the very same thing was like, so does putting fucking a date rape drug in a fucking drink for a woman for sex
Yeah,
hesitancy. Like,
exactly.
it's the same thing, bro. It's not consensual. Like, I don't want that. I don't want it. I don't need it. I'm good. But then you're going to sit there and say, no, you're not. Here.
Right.
Like, what?
Getting away with it because technically you choose to purchase the food.
Right. Right. But then it's like, if I don't eat this chicken, does this chicken got anything in it?
This
Or
is,
are
this
we
is why
even going to get it
everybody
labeled?
Just needs to know learn how to grow their own food for real.
Yeah. Buy
I
local.
mean, you can, but when they start seeing farms in the back of people's yards, that's when all of a sudden we're going to have a bunch of random wildfires again.
That's true.
I'm just saying, it's crazy shit.
That's fucking
Absolutely wild. It really is. Absolutely wild. By the way, real quick, I'm going to throw this on screen so you guys can check this out. Submom did find, in fact,
I did.
she did find, in fact, this vulture that we were talking about earlier. So by all means, check this out. And it does actually stick out of his mouth when he quote, like, finishes it. You can see on his face, like, he's like, oh yeah, I'm done. And then he's like, oh fuck, it's still out. Like, damn. It is crazy. Check this out.
No way! No way! No! Hey, stop!
Down the hatch.
Hey, your eyes become bigger.
He said your eyes become bigger. So look, it's sticking out of his mouth right now. He's like, I thought it was done. Nope. Now we good. Now we good. That's crazy though. Look at that big ass bone.
Right. Like, where did it go?
Man. And from what
That's
I get,
fucking
they have some like really crazy acid in their stomach too. Like that shit dissolved immediately, probably. As it was going down, it was just dissolving. Like some
Probably.
styrofoam on some alcohol and shit. That's crazy.
That is insane.
Absolutely crazy. So, all right. We're going to jump to this one real quick. Okay? We're going to jump to this one real quick. And I just, before anything, right? We'll talk after. Fuck that. We'll talk after. Just listen to this.
It'd be crazy if I told you that artificial intelligence is the reason behind the 200 Canadian wildfires burning right now. Out the gate, you need to understand that the White House has just pushed through a deploying advanced nuclear reactor technologies for national security policy. There's a lot in the policy. They're going to build a bunch of small nuclear reactors throughout America to help with energy infrastructure. What they mean by that is to keep the AI alive, in my opinion, and to keep this massive AI infrastructure they're building, like $300-400 billion worth, active and safe. So essentially robots have now become, the safety of robots and AI is now considered more important than human life. To our government, anyway. But there's a massive part about how they're going to need a bunch of uranium. They're going to need a ton of uranium. Do you know who has a bunch of uranium? We do, here in Canada. Yeah, check this out. So for those of you that don't know, Canada has the second largest uranium deposits in the world. A lot of them are located in Saskatchewan. Here's a map of proposed mining sites and active uranium mining sites. As you can see, they're like all in Saskatchewan. If you zoom in there, you see they're near the top of the province. And here's where the fires are happening in Canada. You can see here they line up almost perfectly. Oh, hey, there's Uranium City.
Yeah. So, hey, look, I'm just saying. Like I said, I don't. Allegedly and speculative.
That's crazy.
Okay, but that's crazy because
that goes like
where the other uranium spots were, some shit happened over there too, coincidentally. But yeah,
when we were talking about all the floods, and remember, I was like, "There's huge lithium deposits in these areas."
Yeah.
And then and there was all this flooding. I was like, we just watched the second Twisters movie, and like I think it hit on something because it was like all these people were getting their homes and their properties destroyed, but there was like this real estate tycoon who was coming in and he was buying them up super cheap after these disasters would hit.
Yep.
And it's like,
Yep.
why? And that obviously that was a movie, but that happens in real life. I mean, that happened in Hawaii.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, what exactly is it for the, like, when it happens, everybody is all for like the situation, but by the time we understand what situation, is gonna happen because of, it's already too late.
Right.
Like the situation, we don't understand that until after the fact, and that's the part that sucks because. Like the floods that we talked about with the lithium shit. What the fuck are like electronic batteries normally run off of, right? Like I'm at the spot where I'm thinking, are they doing this because they are lacking, or we've depleted what we've already got? Or are we talking about a spot where they just are greedy and want more?
Probably the latter.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the fact that they're doing it on the aspect of what we were talking about too, because we talked about it on the show when we said, we found out that AI has its own resources within itself to bypass its own programming and keep itself alive, right? It will do certain things up to and including blackmailing people. You know what I'm saying? Like that in itself is crazy. Because they're worried about keeping this alive, this overall infrastructure of AI alive. I'm just thinking about it just being they're getting it to grow. Fuck it being alive. It's already alive, right? Like we're all using it everywhere, somewhere, some form or aspect of it. But I think now it's just a point of getting it to grow. And similar to what we were talking about at the beginning of the show, you see it enough. We're just gonna get accustomed to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's like Terminator vibes for real. Fuck that.
Right.
I'm just it's speculative. Nobody is not the new co-host right yet. However, today is his Tuesday tryout. You know what I'm saying? But on that note, yo, big shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Blunt Ones Mafia. I see y'all rolling deep out there. Big shout out to you guys. Appreciate you hanging out with us for the news. You know what I'm saying? We had shit to talk about. A lot of shit to talk about. I'm just saying. There was another one. It was right. I'm trying to find it right. We got one more story real quick that we're going to discuss. And it is right here. All right. So this story here, this one I believe was Nobody Again brought this one. Yes, this one is it right here. All right. So explain a little bit about this, Nobody, if you can.
So which one is this?
So this one is the FogVid 24.
Oh yeah. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but back in I think it was January of 2024. I think it was January. The timing might be off, but anyway, some places were reporting this fog
Oh
coming through the air.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was like everybody was saying that it smelled super chemically. It smelled
Induced,
like
yeah.
chemicals as soon as you walked outside. Yeah. Um, and they tried to explain it away using some stupid shit. I don't remember what they said, but they tried to explain it away. But people were getting sick. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
one guy died. Um, like and it was just it smelled like it was just a chemical fog. It wasn't like a
Mhm.
normal fog. It was like
I don't believe me. I understand exactly what you're talking about. Exactly. I told we had the kids not even go outside.
Mhm.
seriously. It
Legit.
was it was like it was crazy and it was so widespread. Like, but and it kind of uh revamped the conversation around chemtrails and all that shit. Um, like, was it a result of that? Because them constantly dumping chemicals and shit out of planes and the weather manipulation and all that shit. Like, it's starting to take its toll, and that fog were what people were saying was one of those side effects of that.
So
Mhm.
interesting enough. Back in excuse me, I'm trying to figure out here. I'm looking it up though. Um, I want to say it was in the 40s. So yeah, it's going back a ways, guys. Okay, just chill. But I think it was back in the 40s. They were spraying shit from the tops of roofs in cities, and eventually it got to a point where they were doing it so much that it created fogs throughout cities, right? And it's similar to it was doing similar shit that it was doing to these people now, which is people were coming down with sicknesses, people were calling out of work because they just were just violently ill. There were some people that were dying as well, but they literally and I'm talking like on the top of buildings, literally just pumps that were just spraying shit. They would have cars like the Ghostbuster car, like the little station wagon joints, filled with chemicals and fucking giant tanks in the back, spraying, just driving like almost like the Google Maps car, just driving down the street all nonchalant, but it's just spraying shit, a whole bunch of shit.
Right.
Those same chemicals, the same things they were spraying back then, is what eventually formulated into the chemtrails now from what they're doing from planes on a larger scale.
Right.
So I don't
That's
doubt
fucked
that
up, man.
I don't doubt that this fog has any ties to that in you know what I'm saying, in any aspect or form, because I'm assuming it was probably one of the things where they conveniently, chemtrailed the fuck out of an area so much that it just fell.
Yeah.
They just became that, that mist. Cause like for me, the fog, when we seen it, we literally thought clouds were on the ground. Like it was that thick. And I'm like, I don't know if you guys should go outside today. When we smelt it,
Maybe
nah.
not today.
Nah.
Maybe just play inside.
Yeah, y'all don't need to go out there. It was crazy though. Let me I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Cause I might be able to find Was it the 50s then? Maybe it was the 50s.
Could be.
Ah, yes. Okay. So in the 1950s, St. Louis, and it was backed by the Army. Okay, this whole project was backed by the Army. Go figure, right? Militarized.
Oh, big surprise.
They sprayed zinc, cadmium sulfide via motorized blowers atop of schools, the back of station wagons, large skyscraper buildings, and planes as well.
For what purpose, though?
Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Did they ever say why?
It says here, the idea was to disperse the materials by the ton in the atmosphere over the United States. St. Louis was one of the main choices, but the test occurred and went along a path all the way up from South Dakota to Minnesota as well.
But why?
I'm looking. Hold on. Low key, the operations section of this article is not telling me exactly the reasons why. Oh, they were designed to determine the dispersion and geographic range of biological or chemical agents. AKA, that was their litmus test for fucking bioengineering, is basically what they're saying.
Oh my god.
They're trying to see how far these chemicals can travel and in what quantities, is basically what it's saying.
Wow.
It says the case of the first test, the particles were detected after being sprayed in the city. They were detected up to 1,200 miles away from their drop points.
Oh my god.
So 1,200 miles away.
Jeez.
And they're talking about they would release over a 400-mile range. They would release 5,000 pounds of this material within a fiscal year.
Oh my god.
Yep, and 100 hours were spent in flight.
Who approved this?
I don't know. All I'm saying, and again, a lot of you might not know about this stuff because again, this is the 50s. If you're not doing shit like me on some research shit, you're probably never gonna know about this. But like when the whole conspiracy theory on shit, there's an origin for this, and normally the origin is where the truth becomes lie. That's what they're doing. They make the truth become a lie. Fact is, they literally were doing chemtrails, not from planes exclusively. They were doing it right off the fucking building, right off schools. Mind you, schools, children.
Oh my god.
And from the back of station wagons, just driving down central fucking Main Street. I'm assuming on busy routes throughout the city. But the fact that they were doing that, hold on, because I know you guys are probably like, what the fuck? Let me bring the article over so you guys can see it a little bit. And then I'll just highlight these points. You know what I'm saying? How we looking? All right, right here. Yeah, we looking good. So, like, yeah, right here, the operation. Right here, it says the operation was called Flying Boxcar. And from the plane's point of view, they used the U.S. Air Force loaned the Army a C-119 flying boxcar, and that's what they used to disperse the materials for that. But here, right here, though, it says right here, in St. Louis in the mid-1950s, a decade after they started kind of making this stuff, right, and figuring out how to do it, they basically did it with motorized blowers atop the Pruitt Ego, which right here, it looks like its own little, like, it looks like a community. Oh, it's apartments. It's apartments. It's a big community of apartments right there. So they did it over that. They did it at schools, from the back of station wagons, and via planes.
Dude, that's just so wild.
The Army admitted to spraying in Minnesota locations from 1953 all the way up into the mid-60s.
Good grief. But see, that's it. Like, who's approving and allowing this to happen? It's just
right here. You see it. The U.S.
Army,
the U.S. Air Force and the Army. So basically, all the branches of the military, I would assume, in some form or because over here it says. San Francisco had a spraying from a seaport city with biological aerosol agents from a ship, so that might be Navy.
Yeah, that's like the whole freaking arm of the whole army. All
you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god. Yeah.
But like for me, that's why whenever somebody asks me about what I thought about it, like, listen, they've been doing this. The fact that people are so I guess blind to some of it. I understand, like, ignorance is bliss. I get it. I totally understand that. I wish I didn't know some of the shit I was seeing and researching. Like, I wish. But the fact is, ignorance is bliss only to the people that are living. You got to stay
Yeah.
you got to stay living. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like if you can't survive, ignorance ain't shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, look,
Oh
I'm
man.
just saying. I did look. Let me hold on. Let me go through some of the chat because I missed a lot of the chat. I was looking at this article. Plastic bubbles. Yes, bubble boys is what we're all gonna
Bubble
end up
boy.
being. We're all gonna
Yep.
be in. Yeah. Fuck that. No, yeah, but yeah, that's it's crazy, bro. It is really crazy to like when you pick apart some of the stuff. And that's the issue, I think. What we were talking about is people get so accustomed to it. Like, people aren't wanting to do this.
Right.
They're not wanting to do this. They're not wanting to go into, the rabbit hole and find out how far down it goes. They're not wanting to see what's hiding in this rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? And for the
Yeah.
same thing, it's like we have the ability to watch them. Like, physically watch them while they're doing it, and nobody wants to.
Right. Well,
It's-
yeah,
it's
because we're
crazy.
being so distracted. Look here, look there, look
Right.
at this. Oh,
Right.
look at that. Yeah.
And I can just imagine in the 50s, the 40s and 50s and 60s when this was all popping, think about the years that happened.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, there was no social media. There was no, and yeah, in the
We
50s,
just finished World War One.
Right, right. Huge industrial boom.
We just finished that. We're looking into, a whole bunch of other shit with the baby boomers.
Right.
And how everybody and their mom was now being a mom and grandma and grandfather and all that. Like, everybody was starting to pop off with that. Well, yeah, exactly, King James. Exactly. All right, let me, hold on. Let me get us back over here. That wasn't it. We got this one coming up. Carrie. Yeah. Carrie's on deck. Back in the building with a folk track.
Oh.
Hey, man, just a shout out real quick to everybody in Blood and Once Mafia, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us again for the news joints. We got lots of shit to talk about. If you are in the Discord and you have some things of your own you would like to discuss, or maybe we haven't discussed yet, by all means, throw it in there. We'll talk about it. You feel me? We'll talk about it. And also, while we're talking, if you guys have opinions, by all means, throw them in the chat. Ain't no judgment here, bro. It's all speculative. It's all allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's opinion counts. And who knows? You might have an opinion that is well received around here. Like, everybody motherfucker probably thinks it.
Yeah.
Who knows? All right. So, Carrie, that used to be me. Now, I'm not really sure what the before is, so I can't really tell you if that used to be me either, but it used to be Carrie. And drop the ladies like, oh, I got you. Facts.
Oh, you got
Facts.
it? Okay.
Yeah, it's right here. That's the ladies' night submission form right there. If you are in need of it, by all means, please click on it, because it will close tonight. On the conclusion of the show, we're going to be closing down that form, and we're going to be checking out all the tracks come the 22nd. I got some vetting to do. I got some screening to do just to make sure everything is kosher on our end. But yeah, we got up to 50 tracks already submitted. I'm just letting y'all know. It's going to be a poppin' ass time on Friday night. Y'all motherfuckers better let everybody know too. Like, Blood and One's radio network is finna be popping on Friday. All right, I'm just letting y'all know. All right, do let them know though if they don't have submissions in by the show. We're not accepting submissions. There's no form during the show.
Right.
None of that. We are strictly going radio vibe with y'all motherfuckers all night, highlighting all the females in the underground music world, and just having a fucking party. You know what I'm saying? So BYOB, BYOS, whatever you got to do. Okay? Give me 1 second and just double check here. All right. Yep. We're Gucci on that. We're Gucci. Hey, Carrie up in this bitch. And he got something to say. It's a folk joint. That used to be me. Let's go.
2009, the snow came by. We piled up the memories on that old town ground. Laughter in the air, the world seemed right. But when I look back, there's a different light. I see myself there, but something's off. A younger man trying to hold it all up. The weight I carried, though I couldn't see, it was already breaking pieces in me. I thought I was strong, I thought I was whole, but I was just a man losing control. There used to be me with dreams in my eyes, fighting for a life that I couldn't recognize. But now I stand a little less free, watching them play and I still can't see. I love them so, but I can't move past the things I hate, the life that couldn't last. There used to be me, now just a memory. The snow fell heavy, but we stayed close. While I was lost in a storm no one chose. I worked the hours, I gave it all, but I never realized how much I'd fall. The kids ran wild and I watched them play, but I was already drifting away. I see it now in that video frame, the younger broken man too proud to claim. I thought I had time, I thought I had strength, but I was fading faster than I could think. There used to be me with dreams in my eyes, fighting for a life that I couldn't recognize. But now I stand a little less free, watching them play and I still can't see. I love them so, but I can't move past the things I hate, the life of your hearts. It used to be me, now just a memory. Thought I could fix it, thought I could stay, but the cracks were showing in my own way. Now I see myself in the past so clear, broken man too scared to steer. There used to be me with dreams in my eyes, fighting for a life that I couldn't recognize. But now I stand a little less free, watching them play and I still can't see. I love them so, but I can't move past the things I hate, the life of your hearts. It used to be me, now just a memory. The snow still falls, but I see it now. A younger man broken somehow. There used to be me, now I'm just a shadow of who I used to be.
That used to be me right there. That's Carrie on that one. Super dope track. Super dope track. So real quick, I'm gonna just touch base on this ladies' night real quick one more time. All right. So for the ladies' night, right? It's not anything. It's still it's a Downtown Sound show. We're gonna be running it on a Friday night, normally, which would be the Korner, right? It would normally be the Korner. However, we're gonna run a Downtown Sound, and we're gonna do it as a more of a party vibe, right? So the idea behind this, C-Boy, is for you to come in, hang out, you know, chit chat, talk with some of these ladies that make music, and it potentially, you know, it's going to open doors for collaborations with people. You know what I mean? That's the idea. Right. Bringing people together and hanging out. Also showcasing the talent that these ladies have in the music world, you know what I'm saying? Especially being underground artists. Some people might not know who they are. They might not have ever heard of them. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to try to bring light to them and get a little bit of a spotlight, if you will, on their music, possible collab opportunities, or, you know what I mean, even just, you know, figuring out, you know, where to find them platform wise, if they're on platforms, if they got socials, just to, you know, reach out to all these different artists. Ultimately, though, if you are a male, you are not excluded from this. You can submit a track. However, you have to have a female vocalist on the track. It's got to be a female vocalist, not a sample. Again, I am screening all of these submissions. So if you try to squeak one in that's a vocal sample, it ain't going to work. I need female vocalists on this, whether it be a hook, you know, a verse, the main artist, a feature artist, whatever it is, you can
It
still
needs to be a
submit
lady.
it. It's got to be a lady on it, yeah. Nah, bro, listen, I was gonna play with everybody too and fuck with them, but then I was like, nah. I was gonna do it where like you had to have like a $5 submission cover charge type shit. You know what I mean? But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna mess with them. It's free submission. It's free admission all the way around. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that you got to do is come prepared, whether it be with your drinks, with your smokes, whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? We don't do too crazy of illicit shit over here, okay? You got to do that in the alleyway. We ain't fucking with that over here, but I'm just saying, whatever you got to do to, you know, bring your shit together and have a vibe time, you know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to be doing here.
Yeah.
That used to be me. I'm hoping. We got hella submissions, bro. I'm telling you. And we just had more coming in. So I think we are officially at the 50 mark. I literally think we're at the 50 mark. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a crazy show. Yeah, look, he said, I've been all over Florida. Hey, by all means, bro. By all means. We have C-Boy coming in with a drive-by review. Yeah, listed in the other category. I don't know what to think about this because it's in the other category. It does have a cover art here, so it looks maybe provocative. I don't know. It's called Talk to Me, though. This is C-Boy drive-by review. Hey, listen, everybody in the chat, y'all already lock and load too. Let them know what you guys think about this track. Hey, C-Boy, I see you out there, man. You better, you better duck.
So you know, I've been thinking about some things we could do. Slow things down a little bit. You know, just whisper in my ear. Just talk to me.
I see it written on your face. I'm already knowing you like it. You're never gonna need a plane. My love will take you the highest. And you know you live inside my brain. It's like you're running through my veins. You know you make me go insane. The way you talk to me, I just go crazy when you start talking now. Talk to me, when you say you like it like that, and your eyes roll back, yeah. Talk to me, I just go crazy when you start talking now. Talk to me, when you say you like it like that, and your eyes roll back. I don't think you understand, I like the way you talk to me. When you kissing on my neck and then you climb on top of me, and then you ride it like a horse, baby, you're all I'll ever need. I'm addicted to your love, somehow you turn me to a fiend. I bend you over, grab your hair, and I go dumb on that, I beat it up, Michael Jackson, and stick my tongue in it. You call my dick Mickey D's, cause you be loving it. Pussy so fire, swear to God, I need a oven mitt. Although it's wet enough to make a nigga drown in it. I grab your hips, you bite your lips, I know you down for it. Won't ever stop until you satisfied, I never quit. To turn me on, little shorty, all you gotta do is just talk to me. I just go crazy when you start talking now. Talk to me, when you say you like it like that, and your eyes roll back, yeah. Talk to me, I just go crazy when you start talking now. Talk to me, when you say you like it like that, and your eyes roll back. I just go crazy when you start talking now. Talk to me, when you say you like it like that, and your eyes roll back, yeah. Talk to me, I just go crazy when you start talking now. Talk to me, when you say you like it like that, and your eyes roll back. You know, sometimes it's not about the things you do, it's just the way you talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. I just go crazy when you start talking now. Talk to me.
Let's talk to me, C-Boy on that one again. Drive-by review on this. Sub Mom, lead us off. What you got for this one?
Yes, sir. Okay. Hold on. Mute my stream. I like this one. As far as quality, like at the very beginning and at the very end as well, like he had a couple spoken parts, and I feel like maybe take the auto tune off that, because you're talking about like, oh, whisper in my ear. Like usually when people whisper in your ear, it's not auto tuned. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me.
That
But
would
like I
be
feel like
crazy. Unless they got like a what is it, a talk box or voice box or whatever.
yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's in
But
there.
like that was the only thing I noticed that like threw me off a little bit, because I was like, he comes across with like this very soft kind of vocal, and I think that might be more impactful emotionally without the auto tune on that part. I know that C-Boy likes the auto tune and he uses it in most of his tracks, but just that
Right.
part I felt like maybe at least dial it back a little bit or something. The vocals were clear, like I think volume wise and like whatever he was doing with his vocal chain, it sounded good, and the hook was really catchy. I'm gonna give the quality overall like a 3. Relatability, I had a 4. I mean, I think, very, very relatable, catchy song, something that I think a lot of people could get stuck in their heads. A lot of people could play for their significant other, it's very relatable. Replayability, I'm gonna go with 3 just because of like, just that, I don't know, that like whisper to me in the auto-tune voice was just weird and it really threw me off. But
I
other
hear
than
that.
that, I think it was a really good track, a really fun track, and I liked it. It was a cool vibe.
Okay. All right. All right. Nobody, what you got on this one?
Unfortunately, I don't really have a whole lot for this one because I just got back. I was pineapple for a minute.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were back yet. I just want to double
Yeah,
check.
my bad. I didn't get to hear most of that.
Okay, no, you're good. You're good. For me, it's same point that you made with the auto tune on that. I was gonna say the same thing, low key. Like the talking points. It also
Yeah.
it will add a stark contrast to the listener as well
Yeah.
when it comes to listening to that versus listening to when you actually get into the track. It helps also with that. I think it helps a little bit with the emotion building of it, because your natural voice will come out rather than it being modulated from the auto tune.
Yeah.
Overall, though, slight mix things. Not many, but I think there's some slight mixing that can be done with this. Again, he said he's still working on it, and it's gonna be on an album, so it's gonna be put through the ringer as far as the mix goes. I feel like this is again me personally. I feel like I couldn't tell if they were doubles or a delay on it, like right off the bat right here in this spot, but it felt like if they were doubles, it felt like they were too far away, like too far apart, as far as lining them up. Just for me, again, I don't know if anybody else was hearing that at the same time as I was, but it just felt like they were like, and I don't know if it was a latency thing either. But I feel like they could just be a little closer together. It would bring the sound in my ear a little bit better. I don't know. Again, I don't know if anybody heard it.
I
but
must have missed that. Yeah, I didn't hear that, but
I
I'll
don't
listen
know.
to it again.
Right. For me though, overall score though, I'm going with a 3-3-4 on this. The replayability on it for me is a little bit higher because I do fuck with this vibe, that he's bringing comparative to what he's, right. There you go, T. But again, I can't give him an exact feedback on that because I don't know if they are doubles or if it's a delay added on and the delay timing is off. I couldn't figure that out, just from the listen. But he knows more about it in his mix, so when he goes in, he'll know what to fuck with. But yeah, the replayability on this one was a little bit more for me because I do fuck with this vibe, C-Boy, and I think if you can bring this vibe within the right mix, I think you got something here, especially on a whole album. You know what I'm saying? Especially on a whole album. Let me see here. That was C-Boy on his drive-by. Again, everybody in the chat, man, you guys got the ability to do the same thing. Let him know what your guys' scores are. Break it down for him, too. Break it down. Let me see. We got King James coming through with Dear Younger Me. It's a release track, so this one is going to be a vibe check from King James. Dear Younger Me. Let him know what you guys think about it. Let's get it. Let's see.
Dear younger me, I am typing you this letter in hopes that it may help you in some way, shape, or form in your life. Don't drink too much to cope with the pain of losing important people. Trust me, who knows you better than yourself? Honestly, it'll be even harder to come back from. Love, well, yourself. This letter's to my younger self. I really hope that it can help. Learn all you can, cause knowledge wealth. It's family first and no one else. Clean your room and make your bed. Chase that paper, stack your bread. Them girls will just fuck up your head. Find love in this music instead. Your aunt's the best mom that you have. Take back the times that you were mad. There's more good days than there are bad. You're better off without a dad. And to yourself you must stay true. Even when you're sad and blue, put thought in everything you do. Sincerely yours, love older you. I thought I'd jot a few things down that I forgot. I miss my younger self a lot. Remember all that you've been taught. Sometimes it seems life is unfair. Your mom might not always be there. Doesn't mean she doesn't care. She loves you, kid, this much I swear. I know this pain cuts like a knife. So many lost within your life. Tell Nancy not to drink and drive, and maybe then she'll stay alive. We lost our grandma and our mom. Even our baby sister's gone. Through all the loss, please remain strong. It takes some time, but you'll move on. That's King James right there. Dear younger me. Yeah, vibe check on that one. Super dope track. Super dope track. Let me see what we got coming up next here on Blunted One's radio network. We have That One Dude. This one on YouTube, and it is called, I believe it's called Problems or My Fight. Or both. I don't know. Problems.
It's all of the above.
Or My Fight. Either way. That One Dude. This one is on YouTube. Let me bring us over to the YouTube joint so y'all can see a little bit more of this. There you go.
Let's go.
Yeah. That One Dude. Again, get your submissions in. We got about 20 more minutes on the queue before that closes. And then, hey, you already know at the end of the show, ladies' night's closing down. So if you got to get them in, get them in. But yeah, submissions for the show itself, we got about 20 minutes left. So get your tracks in. Unlike the Downtown Sound, we do not have a limit. You guys can just flood it if you need to. Not guaranteeing that all of them are going to get played. But hey, if you want to get them in and get them listened to, we'll check them out. That One Dude, though, Problems, My Fight. Let's get it.
You ever been the center of your problems? Tell you one. And you in in so deep, there ain't no way to solve them. Dig. I don't claim to be a preacher, might not know you. T1. But I'm at the end of my line, about to show you. If you think that you know, just understand that you don't. Staying strong all the time is what I went wrong. So moving along, and here I am, trucking again. But hold up, wait, something's a little different with this. It's starting to spread like a virus. Got me thinking it's bronchitis, and it hurts so bad I'm stumbling over my words, I can't keep quiet. Breaking down as I look back over my life. Got my rights in my left and my wrongs in my right hand. Facing the monster that was the face that I got it all wrong. Locked in a cage where there's no pity or no sorrow. No, I can't lie when I say it's hard to see tomorrow. Asking myself, did I really give out as much as I can borrow? Ever been the center of your problems? T1. And you in so deep, there ain't no way to solve them. Dig. I don't claim to be a preacher, might not know you. T1. But I'm at the end of my line, about to show you. You still think you know. Open up your ears, yeah, yo. Using my mic right now to keep me sane, yeah. With every bar I spit is ramping up the pain. That pressure gon' hurt and make a diamond. It's hard to see that vision when your boy's getting blinded. And this next step that I take is kinda hard, cause I'm reminded that money ain't where you want it when you find it. If you can find it. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for the life I got. I'd sell my heart and my passion if it meant to survive. And I can't pull that plug, at least not tonight. Doing my best and I'm trying to get it right though. You ever been the center of your problems? T1. And you in so deep, there ain't no way to solve them. D. I don't claim to be a preacher, might not know you. T1. It's the reality right now I gotta go through. I really don't need no reason, it's just standing in my way. And it's easier than done for me to just move out of the way. And then I go and scream out loud, is this a dream? Don't know, it's calling out from the trees. So I pulled up to them voices in them trees, like hey, I'm fine. I kinda get the impression you don't know who you dealing with. Am I right? And this is why I said I had it bang, bang, bang. I got a man up above me that's like right this way, dude. You talking loud, bust a move, okay? And I don't really care if you was with the KKK. And then I get a little sassy, get out my way, way, way. And yeah, you up against the squad and we don't play, play, play. Oh. If you find you're in the center of your problems, I'm not saying my method gon' help you solve them. You got nothing to lose, give God a try. You might not get a response right away, but give it a try.
Yeah, that one dude right there with problems. And yes, Koopa, the submission form is still open. A little over 15 minutes is what we got left in this before it does close down. So get your submissions in. That was that one dude, though. Yeah.
T1D, though.
T1D, yes, is correct. Let me double back over here, though. There we go. Took over the whole screen, damn it. Like
it was the T1D takeover.
It was. The whole screen just went. It went to the whole screen. I said, "Damn."
I mean, I think we were all here for it.
Yeah. That's cool though. He said, "Still stings." I get it, bro. I totally get it. Super dope. Super dope work. Let me get this over here. All right. Up next. That was released on YouTube, by the way. T1D on that one. Released on YouTube, so definitely check him out. He's right there in the chat. What are you doing? Just tap on the name.
Yeah.
Up next, we have a couple sent in from Quinn. She wants to do some vibes. Okay. Oh, you went with the mixtape. Okay. Word. This one up next is Always Late, and then we have another one sent in from Quinn, Club Nuisance. So be ready for these ones. They're vibe checks from my mixtape. Too Many Thoughts. I do have the other submissions coming through. I got you guys lining them up as well. This one's always late, though. Let's get it.
You're witnessing OC at work. Gutter Beats Production.
Every time I step in the booth, I deliver mine. I be putting the words in the order to fit the design. Talking rhyme after rhyme, I'm getting all the bars to align. It be poetry, emotion, the beating words intertwined. But hold up, wait, my phone update. Got a notification that dictate. Now my track on pause, and know that's great. Yeah, I try to finish quickly, but these motherfuckers always late. I step in the booth, I come with the noose. I'm fixing to go psycho and hang this motherfucking mic from the roof. But I got a story for you, and tell me if you duplicate too. I be so confused when I'm thinking all of it through. You sent me the track, I sent it right back. You said the mix need an attack, I give you the slack. I always give proper time to master this and master that. But when weeks turn to months, turn to years, where the track at? Every time I step in the booth, I deliver mine. I be putting the words in the order to fit the design. Talking rhyme after rhyme, I'm getting all the bars to align. It be poetry, emotion, the beating words intertwined. But hold up, wait, my phone update. Got a notification that dictate. Now my track on pause, and know that's great. Yeah, I try to finish quickly, but these motherfuckers always late. In the booth, I brought them the truth. I guess I gotta show all these sorry motherfuckers just what to do. All you gotta say is I'm not fucking with you. When I start wasting time, turn around and lace my fucking shoes. Cause I'll be out of this place, no need for disgrace. I hear about you talking that shit that you could not say right to my face. You a bitch made motherfucker, trying to hide every trace. And I be finna spaz out. I know many people relate, psychosis must be their friend. Delusion, when does it end? Fear is the real reason these motherfuckers always offend. I can see through they pretend, predator in me extend. And I'm finna feast, motherfuckers, your life I suspend. Every time I step in the booth, I deliver mine. I be putting the words in the order to fit the design. Talking rhyme after rhyme, I'm getting all the bars to align. It be poetry, emotion, the beating words intertwined.
What's good, everybody? Just popping up. We do have time in the queue. Hurry up and get your submission form in. Let's get it.
To all the fellas that be hitting the club, there ain't no reason to go in there and be acting a thug. To all the ladies that wanna join them and press their luck, then I guess that fuck around and find out just wasn't enough. Cause everyone in here is trying to chill. We pop a bottle with the gang and maybe take down some pills. I'm talking shots like paparazzi with a stranger getting naughty. We in here to move, not catch a body. Yo, I hate it when I be relaxing, all the ladies dancing, then I see pushing and shoving. Got this place dramatic, now I'm pissed off automatically. I gotta drop what I'm doing for someone else, and that is problematic. See, I got someone killing my buzz, got my head pounding like drums. I'm finna head to the whip just to roll the blunts. I need some separation from the situation, cause my time is money, and dealing with all of this, they both are wasted. Now they calling me Cusco, so I gotta spit this with my throat, cause they all been fucked up with my groove. Yeah, I'm back in the mix, I get ladies to strip. I pull out a wad of bills just to give her a tip. And I see a motherfucker looking my way, they giving me the eye like they really trying to play. But I be in my zone, leave me alone, check my tone. I guess I just gotta tell all these motherfuckers, wait. To all the fellas that be hitting the club, there ain't no reason to go in there and be acting a thug. To all the ladies that wanna join them and press their luck, then I guess that fuck around and find out just wasn't enough. Cause everyone in here is trying to chill. We pop a bottle with the gang and maybe take down some pills. I'm talking shots like paparazzi with a stranger getting naughty. We in here to move, not catch a body.
Why would I catch a body when I'm about to party? Don't make me change the night, baddies sitting on each side. It's only a vibe, they each holding a bottle, right? Let me go outside with OC so I can catch flight. High, no fights wanted anyway. Step right in sight, set. Sure you sight with me? Do it, we with the crew. 4 titties, 9 bottle tops, pop like the shots that hit 50 non-stop. And I keep it non-stop, I'm forgiving. You've been giving me a reason to drop ops, and I won't stop dropping them until they deleted. Back to the bubbly, beautiful buds and bitches that really wanna fuck with me. Unleashing that side of this tribe is probably called Quest. Come lock in like Thanos gauntlet. This club is finally back to the way it's supposed to be.
To all the fellas that be hitting the club, there ain't no reason to go in there and be acting a thug. To All the ladies that wanna join them, impress they love. Then I guess that fuck around and find out just wasn't enough. Cause everyone in here is trying to chill. We pop a bottle with the gang and maybe take down some pills. I'm talking shots, shots, shots like paparazzi with a stranger getting naughty. We in here to move, not catch a body.
Yeah, that one there, Club Nuisance, again, featuring with K3 on this one. Again, shout out Quinn for the vibe checks for those. Damn. That's throwing it back, though. Too Many Thoughts, the mixtape on that one, released on all platforms. Check it out, OC Kush. We have up next, Koopa, and this one is called PSA. It's released on Spotify. I believe Snappa is on this one as a feature as well. A vibe check coming through from these guys. PSA. Let's see what they talking about.
I get no respect, not even from my dog. I tell a hot ass joke and he just damn young. My doctor told me I've been putting on too much weight. I tried to buy a Fitbit, but it told me to just quit.
Shit. Listen to the shit and everyone's dismissing the dissing. It's whack flag, Jack. I'm trapped in the hazmat. Backpack. I'm about to shack attack on cats. Have them scattering like rats. Only battling in packs. I'm about to expose what you know.
That's whack, get away. Don't ruin my day. Your karma's contagious like a bad cliche. That's whack, get away. Take your bad vibes and stay. Just consider this my PSA. In the room, yet they all roll their eyes. I know I look hot, yet I get no replies. Telling all my cool stories and they fall like a brick. No respect, man, I tell ya, I'm sick of this shit. Even tried to impress them with the hottest, flyest brand new car. They all just kinda laughed and said I probably wouldn't get too far. Man, they invited me to dinner for 5, but they ordered for 4. Fuck, I can't take it anymore. Okay, hit the lights, let me dip out real fast. Go ghost, fade to black. I'm gonna calculate, recalibrate, and find you no matter where you at. You may be laughing now, but believe me, in the future, I'll be bout to clapping back. More than that, I'm gonna bust your fucking ass.
Hi, sweetie. Hope you ate your Wheaties. Ain't no time for a peace.
Our exit strategies already mapped out in my head, you see. There's no way to escape, there's no way to flee. Now you all will goddamn listen to me. Whack, get away, don't ruin my day. Your karma's contagious like a bad cliche. That's whack, get away, take your bad vibes and stay. Just consider this my PSA. That's whack, get away, don't ruin my day. Your karma's contagious like a bad cliche. That's whack, get away, take your bad vibes and stay. Just consider this my PSA. That's whack, get away, don't ruin my day. Your karma's contagious like a bad cliche. That's whack, get away, take your bad vibes and stay. Just consider this my PSA. That's whack, get away, don't ruin my day. Your karma's contagious like a bad cliche. That's whack, get away, take your bad vibes and stay. Just consider this my PSA.
That's the story of my life. No respect. No respect.
That's PSA right there. Koopa on that one with a feature from Snappa. That was dope. That was dope. A little wild, you know, from my taking. You know what I'm saying? A little wild. But dope. And a little nice little sound to it.
It was bouncy.
Right. We got King James and I'm trying to see, was this no, it's not a feature. Okay. I was trying to see because I thought it was cut off for a feature, but it's not. It's Girl If We're Not Meant to Be. That's just, I assumed that there was a female vocalist on this, King James. My bad. Like you was talking to her. But nah, this is Girl If We're Not Meant to Be. This is a release track from King James. It's in the pop category. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's get it. 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left. Get your tracks in before the queue close. Let's get it. Girl, if we're not meant to be, that is King James on that one there. Again, a vibe check in the pop category. Let them know. Let them know what you got. What are we talking about? Croutons and shit? What happened?
Bro, Ruby
I'm in the
Tuesday
chat now. What happened?
croutons. Ruby Tuesday croutons are the best. I always want to go there just for the croutons.
See, we don't have a Ruby Tuesday. We also no longer, at least in this area, huh? No, I know. We had that, and we also had a TGIF, but those both kind of closed down and went away probably like 4 years ago, something like that.
We lost our Ruby Tuesdays, too. I think the closest one is, like, pretty far away. It's like an hour drive.
Right.
Sucks. I used to get the salad bar just because, like, those little, like, I don't know if it was, like, rye or what. It's like the dark brown croutons. Dude, those things are so good.
Dark brown croutons.
Yes, they're really good.
Aren't those
I don't
pretzels?
know. No. I don't know if it's like rye or pumpernickel or what. There's like a
It's
dark.
pumpernickel is what it
Is it
is.
pumpernickel? Oh my god, it's so
Pumpernickel.
good. Pumpernickel croutons, y'all.
Wow. I mean, I guess, yeah. Yeah. Give
Nobody
me
else
1
has
second.
those.
I'm just finishing up grabbing the submissions that we have here. Because we are going to be closing down the queue. All right. The queue is now officially closed, motherfuckers. Who we got in here right now? I'm going to give you guys a heads up. We have, that was King James on that one. Up next, we have Papa CJ on his submission. We also have another vibe check from Quinn. This one with G Josefina. And then we have Snappa in here. I believe we also have C-Boy in here. And then I think we're going to close off with, this is Papa CJ. So we're going to close off Papa CJ on his track. So he's going to start this queue and end this queue here. All right. This one's called, actually, I don't know. Hold on, because it doesn't have a name. It's got, oh, wait, no. Okay, I thought that was a name because I knew somebody on BandLab with the actual name of this track. Mind Over Matter is, I believe, the name of this. But
okay,
there was an artist I knew. It was Mind Over Matter JP or something like that. I believe. It's been so long since I talked to that person. But this one is Papa CJ. This one is also featuring the Bob himself. And let's get it. Vibe check. Let's go.
Got my face in the glass. Think about putting your face through the glass of a table, the cabinet. Paid assassins want paid up front, but my bank is lacking in pesos. Ain't no way I'm having it. Aim a Mac 10 at anyone who wanna when I blaze the bash it. If they want smoke, I'ma take on folks to the flame. Come out of this musket. Fuck it, single shot, then the chainsaw massacre. Single shot, and I ain't gon' pass it up. Passionate about it when I bash you with a ratchet, man. If that's the way you want it, promise that's the way you have it. I don't mean to be dramatic when I see you in the Vatican. I seen you with a minor, so I beat you with the Vatican. Got a bad habit of following a rabbit. Caught one in the bathroom stall with the hatchet.
Hey there, Bob, can I borrow that hatchet? Where'd you put the rabbit? Man, I got to have it. Gotta have to meet for the dinner with the mob. Gotta show tempo, I'm doing my job. Serve it up a little hysterical, stereotypical, musical, mineral, metaphorical, physical, literal lightning. Wouldn't wanna fight me, switch to the white meat. Hyphy, better hide the wifey. Life seems simple, well it might be better than the one that I had before. When I took a bit of liking to the drugs and the whores. Of course he's a lyrical horse with a setup on the porch and a bundle of extension cords. Man, I'd never been divorced, but the two above four never showed up for the day in court, cause the more came first.
Don't you hate when you're in the middle of a rap and gotta vacate for it? Finding melee weapons on the main stage floor. Toss a shield at a bitch, I'll stay safe for. Laying plastic down in case a brain spray toward. Prearranged decor with the AK-4D7. Keep repping and my day stay pouring. The rain stay pouring, the liquor do the same. I hit you with the brunt of it, I figured you to blame for the dulling of my axe when I'm picking through your brain. Man, it escalated quickly, a simple Q&A turned to ridicule and hate. When you hit me with a question, I hit you with the blade. You want me to with the bait, I'll get you to the grave state. Get you with the trigger, figure to the flames lit. Blame it on the alcohol, how I stay clicked up. I'm a sick fuck when I'm on my day spent drunk. I'ma lace this blunt, then I pass it to CJ.
Replay, rip that motherfucker quick, no delay. Let it get to spinning like I live with a DJ. Never pay attention to the he say, she say bullshit. And I'm never gonna quit, said the voice. Maybe we can talk about it, but probably not. Cause when they get too close, things get popping like a piece of toast. And now we supposed to give a fuck about those who we chose to dispose of, and now they ghost. I don't think so, and that's coast to coast. How you supposed to rap with a broken nose? 2 days later, homie overdose. At least that's what they said on the Facebook post. Who knows? And we do it every day. It's CJ and Bob. We bounce like a ricochet, break it like a vertebrae. Bitch, put the gun away. I'm just having fun cause you're nice like a Latter-day Saint. Insane to the brain cause the veins filled up. I don't really give a fuck. You can take it to the bank. You can say it's all a bluff. Got gas in the tank. You think you're bad enough? When I take a look at you, I see a powder puff. When I'm in this stuff, so I'm probably gonna film it when I fuck you up.
Mind Over Matter right there. Papa CJ and the Bob himself. Again, a vibe check on this one. Hey, listen, I had to shoot that in there. You know, say you said you wanted them. I was like, well, hey, they got them. I mean, they got them.
Well, you made me not hungry anymore. So
maybe that's the whole idea.
Right. That's the other thing. Like, you walk into a grocery store, you see that they're selling bugs. Like, are you shopping there anymore?
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's maybe a deterrent also, as well. Like, some people obviously might break through that fear and be like, I'll try it. But then others will probably
not
just
be me.
I'm just saying. And then you listed off all the foods. I'm like, just get her a charcuterie board, please, with a bunch of extra shit on it. Like,
I just want croutons and ham chunks.
Maybe, I guess. We got a vibe check here from Quinn. This one here is a Josefina track. Also featuring myself on this one, and it's called Ops. This is Josefina. Let's get it.
That's in for ops, you see, yeah. Trying to be like me, nah. Trying to get my things, nah. Using ops, trying to front like you got it. I see right through your act, boy, you're a counterfeit. Talking all that talk, but you never walk that walk. I'ma expose you for the fraud that you really are. Naming you a shooter, but you ain't never shot. I'ma call your bluff, show you what I got. You just a knockoff. You ain't on my level, you can't even tap up.
Sick and tired of all the complaining. Used to be my entertainment till my head can't take it. Migraines came and this pain is straining. Tried to keep OC like, but there's no containing. Knobs open their mouth, I'm taking them down. I will show them what it really mean to be repping the South. Spreading them out on your back, face up in the box, 6 feet deep, be the exact amount. I did the count with my homies, took the dirt from the plot where your body had to end up laying about. They figured it out that you a cow, ward off all these fake motherfuckers that be trying to beef with me. They never knew I had them carved up steak for free. I'm baking tree forsaking me, but I come back cause they seem to always awaken me. When I open my mouth, these motherfuckers better take a knee. And I'm an evil genius, so you know it ain't fair. Yo, I put it in the air, all the haters king glare. And I'm a debonair motherfucker, no I don't care. These square motherfuckers don't have no flair. I'm a blooded motherfucker, always holding it fair. When I step in the lab, I be blowing nightmare. Better send out a prayer for the sorry motherfuckers that come in the path of my lyrical warfare. And this beat I be flipping, spitting in bars and got the fucking haters tripping. Yo, the sparks flying from them white that'll be gripping. And then I'm tipping the scale, so just sit back and listen. Cause I'm a savage in this bitch, I'ma unload a clip. Yo, I'm handy with the grip, pull the rack back. Going left in the shit, careful when I spit. Cause my mouth is like a gat, I aim it at you, throw and pull the trigger quick. Yo, these haters was sleeping and slipping on me. Motherfuckers didn't know that I had the bars on me. So I'm coming, homie, cause in a flash me the slaying, take a shot to be on top, looking at this money. Most hated dark side, yo, we back at it. We pimp, smack the beat, go a slap at it. Yo, I'ma fuck this beat up real quick like a jackrabbit. Then multiply the money like fucking mathematics. Cause I'm going acrobatic when I flip the pragmatic, systematic in the cerebellum. Releasing my venom when I tell them parabellum. Automatic with the words when I get them. Talk about the worthy wordsmith, fuck I never met them. I done faced every shitty motherfucker when they send them. I offend them when I blend them, pick them up and then collect them. Put them in a body bag, zip them up and then I send them. Waiting for the message at a time, Lord bless them.
From the shop, rockin', yeah, we bout that life, baby, we about it. Yeah, we come from the dark side. You ain't know what you really got yourself into, but you ain't never gonna come step up to the down. You gave me
Yeah, that was Ops right there. Again, Josefina on that one. A feature for myself, and that was a Quinn submission for a vibe check on that. Damn. She's been going through like the older songs and shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. She says I want to redo the whole thing. I don't know about that, G, bro. I went off on that for like a whole 2.5 minutes. She gave it to me and was like, "Hey, Kush, you know, you think you could do anything?" I'm like, yeah, let me get in there." And then I started
You
going.
just finish it.
Well, I started going and I sent it to her and I was like, "Hey, listen, I kind of just went a little longer than I think I was supposed to." And then she was like, "Oh, let me check it out." She listened. She was like, "Damn, Kush." I'm like, "I didn't mean to go that long, but it just kept coming to me and I was just going with it." Just going with it. Oh man. Let me see here. We got Snappa coming up with therapy sessions. And also real quick, want to shout y'all out. And Blood Ones Mafia, man, you guys are out there hanging out with us. We have about 20 minutes, and then the ladies' night submission form will be closed. If you have not yet submitted, get it in there. 20 minutes is what is left. All right? 20 minutes is what is left. Therapy sessions. This is Snappa. Let's get it. I'm going to put the ladies' night submission form in the chat for everybody out there. Get it in. Let's go.
Spaz attack, I'm back. Just remember facts and facts, words that can't be took back. Maybe for once you should think before you react. Drawing imaginary lines, something I can't get behind. This is real life, I'm building bonds. Like life is life, take back your knife, I don't need it. My back is still bleeding, ego, I won't feed it. Acting childish and conceited, bitch beat it. Already got your cake, so fucking eat it. Never ask for your opinion. Off the tracks, Old Dominion. Sorry, I can't be your minion. I'ma get back to just living. Let y'all act like some fucking women. I got real life issues. Ain't got time to be tripping off bitch moves. Go ahead and get used. It's a lose-lose. I'ma keep it a buck. So New Year's say good luck. Sorry for the rant, what the fuck? Sometimes you gotta take a chance. I ain't saving no last dance. You can try and gallivant. Rough. Can't see past the surface. I'll keep waving on some surf shit. And remember my real purpose. Stop and go. I ain't stopping, ho. I'm locked and load. Feel the pressure till I explode. Oh my, that's my high. I rode all things that I know. Fuck. I hate this. I don't let stupid shit negate this. Real emotion can't fake this. I ain't with the snake shit. No obligation. Sorry for not cooperating. It's not that deep though. No complicate. It's not a crusade. Don't give a fuck what who say. No reason to pursue shade. Keep my eye on the prize. Realize all the wise ain't in line with the lies. And ain't surprised that I fly. It's time to play. The good and bad, they come and go. Through it all, I try to stay humble though. Not on some slick shit, I guess I'm just a misfit. Check the statistics, I never switched up my characteristics. Loose lips, sink ships, dragging down good men. They wondering what happened, but I ain't a has-been. I'm in beast mode, I'm spazzing. Hated silence like Charlie Chaplin. I'm more like Charlie Sheen, 2.5 men. V505, I'm a giant, so run. Never silenced, I ain't done. Don't fuck with me, boy, I ain't the one. Leave them looking dumb when I'm just sitting back on the track having fun.
That is therapy sessions right there. That's Snappa on that one. Hell yeah, vibe check coming to you from Snappa. Therapy sessions. Who is next in the queue? We got C-Boy. Now this is a whip, right? C-Boy, how you want us to do this, bro? I don't know if he's still in the chat with us, but because we've heard this one, but this is now the one with Siren on it. So we've heard this one. It's that ooh or ow or I can't I forget how I said it the first time. I had it right. Yeah, something. But this one got Siren featured on it, so I didn't know if he wanted us to go back through a whole review because he just added a collaborator. I'm assuming his parts are going to be relatively the same unless he did change it up. But we'll check it out. We'll check it out, C-Boy. We'll see what's up. This is Ooh featuring Siren. Let's get it.
Yeah. I just want to make you say, oh, oh. I wanna be the only one you like. I wanna be your favorite drug. When dosing me and get you right. As if I'm trying to steal a base. Baby, I'ma slide inside. Girl, just climb on top of me and let me take you for a ride. Ain't gotta hide it, cause I see it written on your face. We can do whatever you like, just like your fantasies. Domestic violence, loving way you put your hands on me. You be so wet, you got me swimming in the Red Sea. Right there. Guess I gotta swim in it. I guess when I get in it and your eyes roll, that means that you into it. I'm loving you infinite. When we intimate, your back, I'm bending it. I don't wanna sin again, but how can I not when your skin is like cinnamon? Smooth like butter. When you wear them red heels, my mind's in the gutter. Get a load of me and you will never want another. Cause I'm on your name. I'll give you satisfaction, guaranteed. Baby, get comfortable, no need to be ashamed. I'm doing all the things you like. I wanna make you say, oh. I wanna make you say, oh, oh. Baby, get comfortable, no need to be ashamed. I'm doing all the things you like so I can make you say, oh. I wanna make you say, oh.
You in that mood, come closer. Your hands accessorize my neck, my favorite choker. We making movies that's too sexy for the socials. Got me submitting anything at your disposal. Ooh, everything is wet. I'm the one you can't forget. Body right it this way. Bounce in every position, sit on your face. You cleaning up the dishes, baby. Ooh. When I throw it, pick the speed up, whisper right there. I need it.
Yeah, this is C-Boy and Siren.
Baby, get comfortable, no
With
need to be
Ooh.
ashamed. I'm doing all the things you like so I can make you say, oh. I wanna make you say,
Oh, you good, C-Boy. All right. So again, he said it's not done yet. All right, but we'll give it a little bit of feedback for lack of a better word. We'll just give it some feedback on what we thought. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. Definitely change here. Some from what we heard previously.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this right now?
So I feel like there's some, now that, you know, we brought in a feature, now that there's, the mix is gonna have to be looked at again. So I was like a 2.5 or 3 for the quality of the mix. I feel like at the very beginning, I like Siren's ad libs, but there's a little bit too loud on C-Boy's verse. And then when Siren starts her vocal lines and her verse, I just feel like the vocal chain doesn't really fit with the rest of the song. It was a little too dry. And there were parts that were a little pitchy. So yeah, I mean, I would just revisit the vocal chain overall, make sure. But I mean, I'm sure it, like, there's a big space in there that was empty. So I don't know if she's even done with her verse yet, or
That's what I was
what's gonna
thinking.
be there.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I was just thinking. Maybe
So
this might even be her like rough draft, if you will.
yeah,
You
this
know what
could
I
be
mean?
Raws. Like, I have no idea. But yeah, I can only go by what I heard. As far as the relatability, I mean, I think it's a relatable track. I think that a lot of people will fuck with this. I'd give that probably about a 4. Replayability is gonna be a 3, just because it's not done yet, and the mix
Right.
issues. Yeah.
I hear that. Nobody from your listener's ear. What are you hearing from this here?
First, can you guys hear me okay? Because my headphones died. So
we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty much with Submob on everything that she was saying. I think especially with that open space there, and then the pitchiness in Siren's verse. But yeah, with relatability, I agree. It's a super dope track lyrically. I like it. I could see myself listening to this, like if it like on repeat is what I was trying to say.
Okay.
But I like that. So overall, yeah, I'd probably replayability. I'd probably give that a 4 also.
Okay. All right. Yeah, for me, I'm looking at it in the aspect of Siren here, C-Boy, because a lot of the stuff that I was hearing from you was similar to what it was last time. I know you mixed a little bit more, so that definitely came through and shined a little bit. But it was her stuff that came in, and what some mom said, the word you used was perfect. I think it sounded dry. It sounded real dry. So I'm assuming that this is going to be something that maybe even just barely got recorded on. And I don't know creatively if this empty space here was to let the beat ride out and then let it come back with a hook, or if she just didn't have the bars yet to put in there and she's still working on that too. So as a whole though, like, you know what I'm saying, this has a very great potential to bust through, you know what I'm saying, on platforms and shit. I fucks with it. I do fucks with it. Siren being the feature that you chose was dope, because I remember when we did the review last time, he said he was looking for a female that he wanted to try to fit in there, and it's great. It's definitely great to see that he found somebody, you know, saying to catch the vibe for sure. Let me see here. Score wise, I think it's still sitting at 3s for me right now. You know, with a 4 probably on the relatability part, because now that Siren's in there, it's making it gel a little bit more. But just getting a final complete version of this is gonna be dope. That's what I'm looking for. That's gonna be dope. Definitely a downtown thing that you can slide through. Just saying. This is better. This is from Papa CJ. This is gonna conclude the queue. It's in the rock category. This one here from Papa CJ. Better. Let's get it.
These days I'm just trying to get by. Close your eyes, it'll be better this time. These days I'm just trying to get by. Close your eyes, it'll be better this time. I've said little lies to myself to make me feel just a little bit better. Maybe those lies don't work every time. Life has a way of making things seem a little bit more than complicated. Maybe that's why I'm in my head all the time. Last week it kicked me in the nuts so hard. Life taught me a lesson, didn't feel like a blessing, so I figured maybe it's a test. That's right, God, say it with your chest. Looking down on me, maybe free will wasn't such a great idea, but it was your idea. So now I'm alive, but I'm not sure why. These days I'm just trying to get by. Close your eyes, it'll be better this time. These days I'm just trying to get by. Close your eyes, it'll be better this time. It could have been better, it should have been better. It would have been more if you didn't need more. And it could have been you that could have been with me. Now you're full of regret and I'm filled with misery. All alone, and that's where I'm gonna feel right at home now. All alone,
That is better. That is Papa CJ on that submission right there. And yeah, hey, listen, that's gonna close out
Hell yeah.
our queue for the day. That's gonna close it right on out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, y'all are crazy out there talking statistics like that. That's wild.
Right.
Y'all is wild. No, so listen, real quick. Just to tap off with you guys, man, we have the Summer's End Block Party on Sunday. That is the tournament. That itself is the competition, you know, C-Boy was talking about and referring to earlier. That's going to be the night of the competition. Friday is going to be the chill night. That's where we all relax and hang out and vibe together. But then come Sunday, it's a lot of fuck yous. You know what I'm
That
saying?
show is over, yeah.
Yeah, that show's all over. Everybody, you know, we all toasted and did our thing. But Sunday is when we start swinging. Yeah, you're going to start swinging because we have 2 spots available and the last one of the wild cards. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the last one of the wild card spots is also available for that. So, just so you guys are aware, it's getting to be crunch time here in August already. I can't even believe it. I'm looking at the clock like, oh shit, it's already the 20th almost. Like, shit.
I know.
It's getting crazy.
The summer flew by. It's
Tell me
wild.
about it, bro. Tell me about it. But no, we got the Summer's End Block Party on Sunday. We also have Ladies Night on Friday night this week. Big things happening. Blunt and One's Radio Network is taking over the city. You feel me? We got hella submissions come Friday. Again, I got a lot of work to cut out for me this week, vetting all of this shit and making sure we get a good lineup going. But I'm just saying. We out here. Some mom, nobody. What you guys got for them out there? What you guys got?
I just want to remind people that we still are looking for our third host up here. Obviously, we got to have nobody on here tonight for his Tuesday tryout. But if you are interested in throwing your hat in the ring, you can find the application on the show schedule channel on our Discord. So make sure that you tap in there, fill it out, and we'll get you up here for your tryout. And yeah, maybe you're the one. Maybe nobody's the one. Who knows?
Right. And
Still a
for that,
mystery.
actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this over here. If you're not currently in the Discord, everybody, the Discord link right there, that is for the Blunt and One's Mafia Discord server. We have a community server, so there's a lot of shit popping off in there and a lot of things to do. We have a lot of different avenues for you to take as well. If you're seeking collaborations, if you're seeking production work, people are available for that. But hey, like we say out there, man, support is goes a long way when it comes to this this little venture here. But I will say this, man, you know, show support in other ways too, man. If somebody's doing you a service, bro, by all means, find out what they're charging. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
Just don't go up to people and just expect it. You know what I'm saying? If you're really serious about your work here, man, you're going to have to invest in yourself. And the best way to do that is to get, you know, your music mixed, mastered, and production-wise across the board, get it situated. So if somebody's willing to do that for you, find out what they got. Find out what they got in their arsenal as far as a monetary gain for that. You seek the benefits, though. You know what I'm saying? Get your track mixed and mastered like that, and then put it on platforms. You know what I'm saying? Get the royalties. Anyway, nobody, you got anything, bro?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks you guys for having me on. It was a good time.
For sure.
And like they were saying earlier, you know, Sunday we come out swinging. So if your track sucks, we're literally going to come to your house and punch you in the face. So
wow.
You should have been there again.
Jeez.
He said, "Listen, we're gonna bust the door down MMA style, right in your front living room."
That's wild. That's wild work.
It's crazy. That is exactly. That's crazy. But no. So yeah, join up the Discord if you guys are not currently in there. Get all the the benefits of being in the server and hang out with us. You also get more in-depth and up-to-date information on the show if we do have things going. Excuse me, it'll go in here first, and then we'll reach out to the actual YouTube channel and then branch out from there with posts and things like that. But the Discord server will get everything first. We also have a lot of things going in here on the side with a mini competition that's going to be coming up. So, you know what I'm saying, you got a choice to join some teams in here that we got going on for Beast Wars. That's what it's called, Beast Wars. That is official. Going to be out there. And yeah, a lot of things popping over here, man. Shout out to Nobody for his Tuesday tryout. Big shout out. We also have another Tuesday tryout next week. That one is going to be coming up for that one dude. We got him scheduled in here for a Tuesday tryout. And then I think we had one more in the, somewhere in there. I got to find that one. But I think we have one more in the works to schedule as well, at least immediately. If anybody else puts their name in the ring before now and then, we'll get you scheduled in as well. But with that being said, man, Blunt Ones Radio Network, I'm OC Kush. Y'all motherfuckers out there in Blunt Ones Mafia, I appreciate every one of you guys to slide through and submit your tracks, man. We are we're looking to get, everybody out there on the same page. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing this for real, we'll help you out. You feel me? That's the idea. If it's just a hobby, by all means, we ain't knocking you, but hey, don't hold us back. Don't hold us back. That's all I'm asking. I got Sub Mom up here. We had nobody in the building tonight. We'll be back on Friday, man. You better bring your ladies. You better bring your ladies, fellas. I'm just saying. And
Yes.
As far as the ladies go, man, if you guys did submit, by all means, please show up. We would like to give you guys the shout out and the flowers you guys deserve. You know what I'm saying? So we'll
Be here, represent your checks. Don't just do a DoorDash thing, because that's.
I mean, if
goofy.
they want low key, they want that's fine. I'm not worried about it. I'm just here to highlight them. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do nothing crazy with it. We're not grading it, judging it, or nothing like that. We're just gonna play them and vibe out. However, I do have the one thing that I am implementing for this show is like the vibe check thing. We are doing that. If the vibe is not passable, we're gonna do that. So spam that in the chat. We will get it. We'll bump it and get it onto the next. You feel me? Because that's what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna have people submit tracks that aren't quite the vibe. Now we shouldn't have an issue because again, I told y'all I'm gonna screen all of these, so we shouldn't have that issue. But again, my ears versus your ears, I get it. We're all different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. No. If you guys want, do me a solid, smash the thumbs up on your way out. If you haven't, hit the share button and let people know where you at on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday nights, man. We out here. Blunt Ones Radio Network. Again, I'm OC Kush. Check me out on all platforms. Submom as well. And we had nobody in the building tonight. Appreciate every motherfucker out there. Have a great night. Salute to y'all motherfuckers. Let's go.